벌써 이제 날짜가 3월 달이에요. 3월 5일. 3월. 보스턴한테 지고 필라한테 졌죠. 강팀 2번 다 지고 덴버전부터 시작이고 몇 경기 이제 얼마 안 남았어. 프로. 휴스턴 오늘 있네요. 휴스턴 원정길 있고 오클라호마 원정 있고 가봅시다.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny Smith is here. Shaquille O'Neal. Big guy right there. Ow! And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Oakland as the Warriors go up against the Denver Nuggets. Looking at Denver, they haven't competed at the level they'd like over the last week or so. Just one win in 5 games. And with all of Curry's talent.
Welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us, and from the sideline we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. Some confidence for Golden State with the win in their last matchup against the Denver Nuggets. Looking for the 3rd straight win against these guys this season. They've won them all so far.
And always tough on the road, but that attack mindset that they got offensively, I really felt like that set them apart.
Well, also great execution. Let's not forget about that. Being active gets you only so far if you lack the discipline.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Inside, it's the talented pair of Millsap and Jokic. Harris and Barton, the 2 wings. And it's Morris in at the 1 spot. Outside Millsap.
야, 이게 설마?
And it's off from 3-point range. And Paul Millsap, a 4-time All-Star in Atlanta. Greg, as we know, he missed most of last season after left wrist surgery.
A big loss after just signing that mega contract with the Nuggets. I mean, he's a lot older than most of their core, but a great fit in their front court, and obviously one heck of a player.
허리.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter David Aldridge.
아, 이걸로 치네.
To catch up with head coach Mike Malone. His big point of emphasis was that they have to be smarter at the offensive end. He thought both of the losses were due to poor
아, 이거 뭐냐?
missing the open man, getting baited into taking bad shots. He feels at their best, they have to have high percentage scoring opportunities and finish strong. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, David. So the goal is to come out early and get their shooters into a good rhythm right away.
And of course, that's always a goal. But the meaning behind it is that he wants them to play good, smart basketball, not taking too many chances.
Oh, yeah,
외국인 뭐라고 하는 거야?
High percentage shots. That's the important thing. No hero basketball. Nobody playing out of control.
Durant for 3. Denver grabs the miss.
야투가 왜 이래, 애들?
To making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Morris, no good. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The drive by Thompson, good, and Curry gets the assist.
He's not just a spot-up shooter. Thompson also loves trying his luck on the drive and getting inside.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Celtics. Millsap kicks to Jokic.
아, 이거 요키치.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston.
Yeah, and don't forget about his passing. He didn't forget about his teammates. He was spreading the ball all over the floor.
Cousins inside. Jokic defending. And then Cousins with the dunk.
And Cousins is a big body who
그냥 갑자기 들어와서 이해 불가능이래요?
When he has the room to throw it down, he does
이해가 안 가는 놈이네, 저거.
Curry against Morris.
나이스, 가자.
Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
엘리우.
Down low. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
My goodness.
스코어 때문에 시작한 지 얼마나 됐다고.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Millsap left side. Over Green. Millsap misses.
That's a nice defensive effort. Sticking right up on him, affecting the shot.
Curry fires from way outside.
아이고, 샷.
The long distance 3 is barely.
You can't leave someone open around Durant. Keeps his eyes up, makes a play for his team.
Morris Harris finds Jokic. Here's Harris.
아, 걸렸다 3점. 나이스. 드란트. 아, 늦었다.
Thompson surveying the floor. And they call him a little screen here.
볼스가 덴버한테 떨리는 게 이해가 안 가서. 얼마나 했다고 지금 4분도 안 됐는데.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Morris kicks to Millsap. Barton outside. Millsap against Green.
잘 맞고 있다.
That defense is as good as a block. I mean, what looks to be a layup turns into nothing.
And Durant gets it to go. You know, certain teams, Chris, look fantastic
이제 만족하나?
in the regular
외국인?
year, but once they get to the playoffs, they really struggle. They can't seem to find themselves. Why is that?
Well, one thing is that
몇 점을 만들어줘야 만족하지?
to win regular season games, and you can hone in on a team for 7 games. Can they make an adjustment? Can they play together? In the playoffs, you need star power that's working together. You need everyone on the same page. What you did during the season no longer works in the playoffs. How can your coaches, how can your teammates, how can you make everyone better and adjust at the same
아이고,
time?
아깝다.
If you're lacking in any area, you're vulnerable.
They become exposed, don't they?
You become exposed because what you do every night may not be an advantage against the team that you're about to play in a 7-game stretch. Yeah, definitely.
아이고 샷.
Best version of you so you can adapt to any situation.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Now, here is Morris. 9-point game his last outing. Jokic kicks to Morris. Poked away.
어이, 굿샷.
Stolen by Curry. Here's Cousins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
나갔을걸요.
Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
그런 애들은 성격이 급해가지고.
Barton passes to Morris. Jokic trying to
오.
Morris with the bucket.
3점.
Morris has got 5 now.
Against length, he does a nice
IJ가
job
나오네.
creating just enough separation.
Yeah, but he has a big height advantage, but that's somewhat mitigated out there on that perimeter. You gotta come check out.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand
삼촌도
slam.
나가자. 필요 없을 것 같은데.
Pass to Millsap to the inside. In the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Some changes for Golden State. Urebko comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. Big group substitution here for Denver. Trey Lyles checked in for Millsap. Porter comes in for Barton. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Gary Harris.
계속 털어야지.
Thomas in for Morris.
That's straight TNT, baby.
론조, 조시 같은 잉글랜드, 레이커스. 그럼 자이언도 저기 뉴올이잖아, 그죠? 자이언의 그 여기 파포 누가 있죠 거기? 뉴올에 파포 한 명 있는데 팀 괜찮은데? 나이스. 덕인님 어서 오세요.
Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. And so it's Durant.
랜들 맞아, 랜들.
For Golden State. They lead by 7. It's Durant on the wing. Launches a 3.
놓쳐 안 되지 이거.
And the Nuggets going the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together.
오카포랑
Last matchup with the Lakers.
괜찮네. 뉴올도 나쁘지 않은데. 애들이 할 만큼만 해준다면.
Curry against Thomas. Curry kicks to Urebko. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6.
아깝다. 미스매치 걸었는데.
Beasley with the steal. pass to Porter. Hernan Gomez in the corner. Shoots over Cousins.
와, 이게 어떻게 들어가냐?
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making
나쁘지 않네.
Now here's Livingston. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Golden State. On defense, the Nuggets trailing by 2.
아, 이거. 나가야겠다, 듀란트.
Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. In third, the Warriors.
You know, it's an entertaining style of play. And look, I mean, those are the baskets you want if you've got the legs for it. Scoring becomes a lot easier.
Now, here's Porter. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Baseline J on the way. That's short off the rim.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
미들이요? 와이드 오픈 미드는 괜찮은데 수비수가 달려있으면 안 좋아요.
Thomas surveying the D. Denver the rebound.
I guess even he took this one of those once in a while.
Durant kicks to Curry to the paint. Golden State moving the ball around. Now Bogut. Pass to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Connects from three-point range. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
1대1 수비수를 데리고 다니면서 미들 점퍼는 잘 안 들어가.
Beasley the pass to Lyles. Kicks to Thomas.
게임 자체가 근데 아이고 릴리즈 타이밍이 있기 때문에 점퍼 날릴 때 수비수가 들러붙어서 견제 상태가 돼버리니까.
Curry against Thomas. 46 seconds left to play here in the first.
아, 듀란트 나가야, 커리도 나가야 되는데.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Yeah, guys, and his teammates love it. Gotta give him a few big pats on the back.
And that one's good. Durant.
He is dominating this quarter. He sees a soft spot in the D, and he's attacking.
The Nuggets trail by 9.
듀란트 불 들어왔네, 이 와중에.
He kicks it to Beasley. Porter in the corner. Thomas against Curry. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Urebko.
10초.
Not a great shot there,
듀란트.
especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
No, I mean, there had to be a
아이고 샷.
that's just a missed out.
나가라 이제 듀란트.
In this first period, they've been aggressive and extremely focused.
And that's put him up by double digits, trying to run away with this one wire to wire.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Warriors lead by 11. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California.
1쿼터에 너무 잘했는데 애들이.
And being a smaller player is a challenge. But Isaiah
I just go in there. I've been doing it since I was little.
Thomas brings that fearlessness, Greg. He's always played with a chip on his shoulder.
And he's got a deep bag of tricks for finishing around bigger players. It's really something to watch.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a
레이업
lopsided game.
들어갈
We'll
걸.
see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach.
벤치 애들 지금 다 벤치 애들인데.
Only the first quarter. Don't over panic, but it seems like their strategy is working. We'll see if the other side can counter.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. So out there for the Nuggets right now. You've got Trey Lyles. Isaiah Thomas out there with Beasley. Then it's Porter. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4 spot. Iguodala with it. Now guarded by Porter. And it's Cook missing.
진짜.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets. 9-point game. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. Start a 3-game homestand with that game. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, some have nicknamed Senator Nikola Jokic the Joker, and he does have a lighthearted approach. He said, "This is not a job.
나이스 버거.
Like a game of pickup
왜 1년 동안 못 봐?
basketball right in town. That's the mentality. No pressure. It's just a game." He feels that staying calm to succeed. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A.
들어오네 없나 누구?
Bogut kicks to Cook. As to Livingston, Golden State needs to get off a shot.
나이스 버거 좋았다잉.
And really aggressive inside. Bogut making a strong move.
The Nuggets trail by 13. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
다음 시즌 나오잖아요
Now,
어차피.
here's Thomas. Tight defense on him. Inside. There's Lyles. And it's on
오, 그것도 엄청 잘하는데.
Raymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Sean Livingston. Denver also making some changes. Jokic has checked in for Trey Lyles. And Paul Millsap is subbed in for
둘 다 안 나와요 20
Time
시즌에?
called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Looking at big men around the NBA, which are the best triple threats, guys who can shoot, drive, and pass out of that screen.
I think of two, one being Anthony Davis. The fact that he can get his shot, he's so quick, and he's a good post-up player as well in the face of the basketball. Marcus Cousins, I don't know if
Wow,
he's a
Kiku.
better big man, a better center than when it comes to him. He can take you out on the three-point line. He can dribble and get a three. He can take you out on the three-point line, set a flare screen,
올랐다 씨.
and shoot the three. He can
아.
get the three-point line, drive you to the hole, get an and one, and then he can take you on the post and just bully and
그래도
post
뭐 한
around
겨울쯤엔
as
나오지
well.
않을까?
So I don't think there's one that comes to mind with a better skill set than Boogie Cousins.
And that list is growing.
확정된 건 아니잖아요.
Morris finds Millsap. Morris outside. Thompson against Harris. Here's Jokic. Nice
오,
D for
그것도
Bogut.
엄청 잘하는데.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Thompson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Gary Harris. And Z-Web, you talk about a tandem of shooters. None better than Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
탐슨 좋아.
Splash Brothers, Steph Curry, he is the best shooter of all time, but I would say this, Klay Thompson is not far off. You think about the season
아, 운동.
2017. He only took 11 dribbles. He had the ball in his hands for only 90 seconds, and he dropped 60. I mean, that's one of the all-time scoring clinics.
The Nuggets had gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Cook kicks to Bogut. Thompson for 3. And the
아, 이게 안
It's
들어가네.
going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game. The Nuggets trail by 12. Morris looking over the floor. The pass to Barton over Iguodala. And Barton gets it to go on the assist by Morris. Barton's got his first basket of the night. Here is Cook, covered by Morris. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around.
탐슨
And the
좀 왜 이렇게 안
Warriors
들어가냐?
again.
No three-pointers for him in the second
아,
quarter.
당했다,
He
씨.
did have one.
Morris with the bucket.
And really just led him to his
8점 차야?
spot
8점 차?
for that finish.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, you're just not going to win many committing turnovers at the rate they did. That was just
81,
outrageous.
85,
And then to
89.
compound the problem, they failed to force mistakes with their defense. Just too much turnover.
허리가 못 나오네.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Andrew Bogut. Warriors leading by 8. Here is Cook. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
붙어줘라 누구.
Inside, guarded by Harris. 6 to shoot. Green kicks to Cousins. Over Jokic.
말도 안 되는 스텝. 젠장.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Morris passes to Harris. Green with the block.
Like a Jaguar looking for his next meal.
삼순 살려야 되는데.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
The Nuggets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And that one falls for Millsap.
커즌스 왜 너프 안
This is the
당하냐고요?
final season the Warriors will
커즌스? 87.
have at Oracle Arena, almost 5 decades in Oakland. Chris, as we know, they'll move across the water to San Francisco. No doubt a bittersweet moment for the team and its core fans here.
Yeah, you just hope that the craziness of the crowd and that loyalty
선수 막 그렇게 엄청 좋은 거 아닌데 지금.
make that journey. They deserve to be part of the Warriors story as it continues to be written. I mean, if you've seen what they're doing, you know, in the new Chase Center, right on the water, it's going to be special.
Thompson against Harris. And Thompson kicks to Cousins. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 13 points here for Cousins.
K19 뉴올에 있을 때보다는 엄청 안 좋아진 건데 커즌스.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And of course, we know about DeMarcus Cousins last season and the torn Achilles. I'm just glad to see him back out on the floor and fully recover. He's put in a lot of work in terms of rehab to make sure that he can
버셔도 되겠는데.
do what he does best.
We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Golden State. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in the postseason. And of course, Denver down 4 spots from them.
And I think for Denver, so much has gone right for them this season. They've needed some breaks to go their way, and it feels like they've gotten them all. Now they're poised for success in the playoffs.
They've created their own breaks, Greg. I mean, because of how they've played throughout the entire season. But now is when things really start.
Tigers from 14. And another basket for Golden State. And with Cousins and that injury, never an easy one to come
커즌스는
back
좀
from.
어리잖아.
Yeah, it's true, but fortunately, Cousins has the kind of skill set that he's going to be effective no matter when he's on the floor.
와,
And great
그린이 바짝
outside
붙었는데도
shot,
그러네.
footwork, very smooth in terms of
게임에서도
ball
엔비드가 훨씬
position.
좋아요.
And most of the players who aren't the same after an Achilles tear don't have the same skill set that Cousins possesses. That's why I think he'll be fine once he recovers from this injury. And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
I mean, I don't know what to
커즌스
say.
29살이잖아. 아니야? 28살이잖아. 아이제아는 나이 많잖아. 30살인데? 2살 차인데?
Amazing or sad that you're down double digits and you still allow an uncontested layup. Where is the pride? Where is your heart?
Green against Millsap. That's to Cousins. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Iguodala's got 5.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any
커즌스는 이제
without any individual.
다음 시즌은 더 떨어질걸요, 얘. 능력치가.
Morris kicks to Harris. Passes it to Jokic. Back to Harris. This one for 3. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 8 rebounds in this game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Thompson against Harris. Thompson right side. No good.
탐슨 안
That puts him
좋네.
at 2 for 6.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Barton finds Jokic.
아이고,
And he banks in the layup.
착담해야겠다. 착담 좀 많이 써야지.
Terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Chris, when you were playing, you moved between a couple teams. What's the hardest part
컬이 나오고
about getting traded that fans may not
탐슨
understand?
들어가도 될 것 같은데.
You don't want to usually leave.
듀란트
You didn't ask
88.
for a trade. You don't
맥킨이
want to
잠깐
leave that
땜빵
town,
때우고.
that city, the fans, or the players that have become
듀란트 잡겠다고 기사 떴어요.
If you happen to be a parent, think about it. Your kids may be switching schools in the middle of the year. What if you have a kid that's in his senior year of school and you have to be traded, and you may have to take the family with you? So just tough situations for individuals and for families. The bond you develop with fans in the city and players, members of the organization, is very strong. And so it's a lot of times it's shocking and hurtful. It's how quickly can you adjust, because that new team wants you and needs you back.
Good insight. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been
내가 착담을 좀 잘 안 쓰는 경향이 있어가지고.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Livingston kicks to Curry.
이 아이자 짜증나네.
Here in the second, over Thomas. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 5 men.
I mean, that's good as soon as it leaves his fingers. I mean, he's not going to miss from there.
Beasley, the pass to Thomas. Jokic.
아하, 요키치 놓쳤네.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 8 points for Steph Curry.
This is where Curry does historical damage. I mean, prolific and efficient.
아, 불도로 지금 요키치는 좀 맞기
Thomas, it's
힘들다.
a wide open look, and right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defense is adjusting.
McKinney passes
Aha.
to Green, and now the Nuggets. Fast break. Thomas is running. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. 7 points in the game.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's McKinney.
아, 좋아.
Boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he makes the first.
자유투 되게 신기하게 쏜다, 맥킨이.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating
자세가 되게
opportunities
웃기네.
at the line.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's his first foul. Denver making a switch here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. Porter kicks to Hernan Gomez.
파울 너무 많아.
It's his first trip to the line.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Warriors leading by 9. And here is Curry. He's got 8.
얘를 어떻게 떨궈내지?
From deep.
나이스.
Good. Another from 3.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
6차전에서
Journey for him as he moves closer and closer to
킹쿡,
second on the all-time
킹쿡 삽질 몇 개 하고
And so it's the Golden State Warriors.
탐슨 나가고
Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter.
거의 끝난
Thank you,
상황이었지.
David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports.
골스 센터 이제 구해야 되지 않나요? 근데
Hot in the first. He ended up with 15 points, 2 block shots, and 1 steal. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Some great work from them with the 3-ball. They came in with the idea that they can attack this D from long range. They were rotating the ball on the perimeter, and letting it fly. And they got a good look. It's a stretch.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you...
We welcome you back to the beautiful Bay Area with the lights of Oakland illuminating the evening. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Cousins has really been making it happen, guys.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, and then it wasn't all dunks. I mean, they were squaring up with confidence, and that became contagious.
They've got Livingston. Bella's out there with Bogut. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. That's the Warriors' 5. Curry against Morris. And another 3 for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5
좀 세네 구해야 될 텐데 골스 이제.
Harris outside.
센터.
Buries the long-range jumper. Harris has got 6.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done. And Gary Harris, a 6'4" shooting guard out of Michigan State. On paper, you might call him undersized, but with his strength and toughness, he's got it covered.
Durant
여기 아닌디.
Millsap with the steal. Morris against Curry. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Shot clock at 5. Here's Harris. And it's Denver scoring again. And if you're making a list of the best young shooting guards in the league, Greg, I got to think that Gary Harris is on that list.
Absolutely. A two-way player, defends his tail off, and offensively, he can score at all 3 levels.
Durant dishes to Bell. Kicks to Livingston. Some nice passing by Golden State. Here's Curry.
이거 빡세다.
Barton against Durant. To the middle.
이거 키치 당했다.
Wide open. He shoots.
오케이, 나이스.
From 3-point range. Morris against Curry. Pass to Durant. He kicks it to Livingston. Durant against Barton. Takes a shot at the elbow. Basket counts. And that's 15 points for Kevin Durant.
Oh, man, the versatility Durant offers, driving, spotting up, using his post game. I mean, he does it well.
Denver calls timeout. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He's been a force
12점
inside.
차.
They don't commit more bodies down low. He's going to keep destroying them in the paint.
And the Warriors making a change here. Uretko's checked in.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Durant. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break, averaging 23 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. What incredible numbers.
커리 점골.
Yeah, impossible to check right now. When he's on a roll like this, not much you can do to stop him.
And Denver has possession. Near the 3-point line, it's Morris, and he hits the jump shot. Morris has got 9. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, since the rise of the Warriors, we've seen a fair amount of soul-searching by the league's other contenders. There is incredible pressure to shake things up. Now, sometimes it can elevate a team, but we have often seen also can tear a team apart.
It can be fragile for sure. David, thank you so much.
체력 관리 굉장히 잘했는데 이번 판.
On the clock. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Curry against Morris. Curry kicks to Durant.
이렇게 미스매치 되면은 피치가 들러붙어가지고.
Morris against Curry. Fader on the way.
나이스.
Here's Bogut. Outside for Durant.
나이스.
Another three for Golden State.
When Durant is looking to score off the catch like that, there isn't a lot you can do as a defender.
Morris finds Harris. Back to Morris. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here.
오케이, 수비했다.
Martin inside the line. The Warriors pull it in.
You got to give the D credit there. Defected. He didn't have much room to get the shot off.
Pass to Curry. Over
아,
Morris.
늦었어. 에이씨.
Can't get it to go.
패스 받고 슛이 너무 늦게 나갔다.
Percentage look on that one. Not sure what
찬스였는데.
he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
패스가 너무 불안했어.
Barton against Durant. Here's Jokic.
나이스.
Bogut.
그거 잘한다.
More like wingspan. Bogut says,
Look, it would be a huge boost for them if he could start knocking it down.
Back to Curry.
리드샷.
He dishes it to Durant. Over
내가.
the corner, Livingston.
아, 리빙스턴이야. 아, 이거 달란 줄 알았는데. 아, 두란트가 있으니까 이거 달라 없구나. 자꾸 헷갈려,
They
리빙스턴이랑.
need a good offensive possession.
아,
They've gone a long time without a bucket.
And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Sunday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets.
and for that game against the Spurs, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Bogut. Klay Thompson comes in for Sean Livingston. And Cook subbed in for
커든스
Curry.
17득.
Oh, it's tough to stop Cousins. Crafty at using his size
나한테
and
뺐지.
touch to burn the D in tight.
너무 애들이 체력이 너무 관리가 잘 돼가지고
Out to the right wing.
아무나 나와도 되네.
Millsap with it. Working on your red code.
많이 안 떠도 되겠어.
Millsap passes to Lyles. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Cousins has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Durant.
와, 블락.
And you know, as he
파울을 안
learns the game
불러주네.
at this level, he's going to block more shots. Porter has the length and the ability to move his feet.
실제 파이널이요? 실제 파이널은 끝났고
Thomas to the inside. Millsap. Good in the assist.
게임은 좀 있으면 이제 풀업
6
시작이지.
points for Paul Millsap. And here are the Warriors now, leading by 12. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
그래, 미스매치 했으면 참 좋았을 텐데.
Here's Cousins, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Cousins has got 19 points.
And that's where Cousins is most dangerous in letting him.
토론토가 우승했어요. 토론토가.
Something they're always trying to make happen.
Porter looking it over. Dishes to Millsap. He gets it in there.
아, 두란트 파울 안 해도 되는 건데.
Taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. For Denver, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. And Michael Porter, he has the natural attributes of an elite scorer.
He's got incredibly deep range. You can see that all the way back in high school.
탐슨
Almost automatic.
챙겨줘야 되는데.
As he adds
나이스.
strength, he'll become a force inside as well.
야, 이걸 왜 자꾸 놓치지? 탐슨 왜 이렇게
He has been
안 들어가냐?
for a while now.
And it's sad because the
너무
team
안
relies
들어가는데.
on him to be a threat offensively. When he's rolling, that makes them a much more dynamic offense.
The lead now in single digits. 7 points for Michael Porter.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly
완전한
automatic
오픈인데.
from mid-range.
On the wing, Thompson. To the inside. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
결혼식 갔다 이제 들어간다고. 결혼식 점심에 하는 거 아니에요? 9시인데? 저녁인데?
Porter with the steal. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. While we have a break in the action, now let's check out the league's best shooting teams. The Warriors, number 1.
Just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Here's Thomas. Sinks that one from the post. Thomas got 9 points.
He embraces the contact, does Thomas. At his height, he uses his body like a shield. Just has such great leverage, creating space for the finish.
It's Iguodala with the drive. Over in the corner, Cousins.
아, 커즌스야. 몇 점 차야? 7점 차. 쎄한데 나도 약간. 근데 우리 4쿼에 애들 저기 체력 관리 잘 해놔서. 요즘에 결혼식에 뷔페 말고 갈비탕 같은 게 하는 게 추세라던데. 음식이 너무 많이 남아서. 야, 이거 리바. 나이스 예레코.
2 points. That one goes. Miles got his second bucket of the game to go.
How about this run there in the midst of on the verge of tying it up?
너 3점 하나 넣어줘야 돼. 이거 지금.
Terrific D at one end and some clutch shots at the other. Great stretch.
Thompson for 3.
그렇지.
The trifecta. 10 points for him.
And with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the opening.
Outside Thomas. Easily outside. Feeds it to Porter.
나이스. 그렇지. 자, 탐슨. 그렇지. 저 나이 30대. 30대. 나 오늘 결혼식 뷔페였어요. 그 뷔페 가면은 게살 샐러드 있는데 그거. 게살 샐러드 그거 엄청 맛있는데.
They're not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first
삼승
half.
불 들어왔네.
If you watch IT, Kevin, I mean, he's fearless.
하드스로 일단 한번
Always attacking. That's why he shot a lot of free throws.
스를 한번 놀아주고.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
He's having a great night from the floor. They're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
그린 나오고.
Thomas with the ball. 12 points for him. One second left.
그렇지.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll return shortly.
여유 있네.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. See a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
응원님 어서 오세요. 커리랑 저걸 좀 불러야 되나?
To have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So on the floor for Denver. Isaiah Thomas out there at Beasley.
커리
Then
부르자.
it's Porter. Then it's
듀란트도 부르자.
And it's Hernan Gomez in at the forcing. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Warriors leading by 10. Curry kicks to Thompson. And the 3 off target.
갈매기 LA 갔다며요.
He brings it up for the Nuggets. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
That's what you get with Thomas, the IQ, the smarts. Such a terrific pass.
Now here's Curry. Thompson outside. Green dishes to Thompson. Back to Green. Golden State moving it around. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Durant.
오른쪽으로 빠질걸.
Not quite airtight defense right there, but his release was a little bit off on the jump. Thomas against Curry.
Thomas This goes in. Passes it to Jokic.
아유 여기지.
Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line
훈련
to
때
make it a
벤치 애들
three-point
작전
play.
연습. 훈련 때?
And you see the initiative. Tom is making
언제 훈련이? 훈련? 무슨 훈련이요?
Look for Denver. Will Barton, he's checked in for Porter, and Morris subbed in for Isaiah Thomas.
And Nikolai Jokic came late to the game. He actually grew up horse racing. Finally started playing organized hoops at the age of 16. You never know it, but one of the most skilled big men the league has to offer.
Barton finds Jokic. Back to Barton. Jokic high post. Beasley up top. He's covered by Thompson.
엔도원 왜 이렇게 잘 들어가냐?
Got it to go through on
연습?
contact, so a free
마이리그는
throw
연습
coming up.
없는데.
Great opportunity for a three-point play. Paul Millsap is checked in for Juan Hernangomez. And Jokic, Greg, said he was a fat point guard until he got tall.
Well, even now, Kevin, Jokic, not the most chiseled physique, but the point guard background makes sense. His playmaking for a center is off the chart.
터진다 탐슨.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the
세준님
frustration
어서 오세요.
is mounting for the defense.
Morris kicks to Beasley. Out to the wing.
요거도 한번 나오자.
Jokic passes to Millsap. Back to Jokic.
나이스.
And the rejection by Cousins.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes. Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Millsap. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Morris against Curry. Morris finds Jokic. Here's Barton. They get it again. That's good.
리바를
The
뺏겼네.
lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Nikola Jokic.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Curry on the wing. Covered by Morris. Back to Curry. They double team Curry. Thompson for the triple.
기가 막히다.
Assist by Curry.
골수 무패? 아니 지금 명전이라 한 11패 했는데 지금 11패? 좀 졌어.
On the pass to Jokic. A high post shot. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Jokic has got 21. Curry against Morris.
이 걸어줘야지 커즌스.
Curry kicks to Thompson. The feed to Cousins. They kick it out to Green. And there
나이스 그린.
now with another bucket.
And when Draymond sets his feet, catches and releases him.
커전스 21득 10리바 6어시. 근데 나가야 돼. 체력이 없어.
Barton against Durant. Shoots a fader.
킹.
Green with the rebound.
Durant.
Warriors leading by 12. Thompson right side.
그래 밖으로 나가. 안
And
나가겠다.
Curry has it in the corner. Out to Thompson. Plenty of space.
깔끔하고요.
He's got 24.
더블팀 엄청 들어오네.
Tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
빨리 나가자. 나가도 되겠다 이제.
Now Morris. Pass to
듀란트
Jokic.
나가고요.
There's the dish to Millsap. Over Green. That's good. And the Warriors
작탐을 하자. 차라리
advance to
작탐.
just 12 points.
12점 차인데 뭐.
For Millsap.
금방 끝났어.
Shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
체력 제일 많은 애를 한 살려놓을까?
This timeout, I'm sure they'll be
60. 탐슨
hydrating
나가고.
themselves with Gatorade.
커리
All the
72.
effort out there on the floor.
듀란트. 커리는 살아 있어도 되겠다.
Timeouts can be such a huge
그린.
factor in
뭐가
getting a short
누가
rest to
달라?
recharge in the battery. And the Warriors with some
파이널
changes.
봤지.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Cousins.
탐슨이 나가기 전까지
For Kevin
재밌었는데.
Durant. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. And Denver with a change here too. Harris is checked in, and keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. They told him one thing. He said, no mistakes from here on out. We've got a good lead. Don't take chances. No dumb fouls. Smart basketball the rest of the way. Guys.
Thank you, David. Morris into the lane. Millsap kicks to Harris. Passes to Morris. Outside Millsap.
야야.
Passes to Millsap.
깜짝이야. 골 밑에 바로 비었었는데.
Jokic trying to free himself up. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Millsap.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Kicks it out to Iguodala.
살벌하다 더블팀.
Pass to Livingston. Curry looking it over. Over Morris. Misses off the right iron. The Nuggets trail by 10. Harris outside.
다음 세개 3분. 거둔 싸움 나와야 되나? 그렇지.
Ball's not loose. A floater, and he sinks the layup. Martin's got it back down to single digits for the Nuggets.
And it's all
득점력이 안 올라오는데 빼버리니까.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And the talk in their huddle is going to be about taking care of the basketball. I mean, their turnover numbers are
화전스.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, DeMarcus Cousins.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He's played up to his full potential tonight.
커즌스가 잘하긴 했다.
Playing to the crowd too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. Warriors leading by 8. Outside Curry. Golden State moving it around. Durant.
헤헤.
Back to Curry.
뭐야 이건 또 왜 이거 왜래?
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
아 어시 4개 남았는데
That's a
커즌스.
brutal giveaway. A pass to no man's land.
킹콕 빼자. 킹콕 내오자.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Morris outside. Kicks it to Millsap. And no good that
아
time.
리바운 잘 잡는데.
It's the Warriors taking it the other way. Cousins against Jokic.
더블티 안 들어오나? 듀란트. 아.
The pass to Cousins. Here's Durant. Jokic defending.
어시 챙겨야 돼. 어시. 커즌스 어시. 몇 개야? 3개 남았어. 3개.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk about
마이컬이 안 할 건데.
the NBA is cracked down on flopping. It's still part of the game, but see,
이것이
would
세계
you
어떻게
agree
챙기지?
that progress has been made in that area?
Yeah, I think so, and I like to blame a lot of
저덤벨.
European players for bringing that over along with soccer.
포스트에서 더블팀 유도한 다음에 패스로 잘라야 되는데 이거 챙기려면 3개만 챙기면 되는데 2분 30초.
Flopping is frustrating. You know?
와 이거 자 일로 주고
Hey, you're shacking the fool. Get up right now. No one touched you. Why did you flop? Or act like you were hit. Move 10 feet back on the side. I hate flopping. But then again, you must
빨리
embellish.
찾아야
You
되네
must be a
더블팀.
good actor. You got to put the referees in a
여기
tough
있다.
position to make a good call. How do you find that balance? But I think
나이스. 그럼 커즌스가 아 2개 남았어요. 가능하겠지? 투도 한 번도 못했는데 마이리그에서.
Here's Jokic. The 9-footers on the mark. Jokic has got 9 points here in the second half.
Now he's doing what he can do to dig them out of this hole, but I think he's going to have to turn it up even more.
Cousins finds Durant. Good.
나이스.
And it's
하나
Cousins
남았다잉.
picking up the assist. Cousins has got 9
더블팀
assists
들어오니까
tonight.
개이득인데.
They are putting up a ton of shots from deep.
Stacks on stacks on stacks. They're looking to stack up some points. They've gotten to a nice group.
아하, 블락 뜨지 말걸.
He'll get a chance for one
4
more
파울.
at the line. It's going to be Jokic shooting. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. Free throw, good. Jokic. 1:36 left in the fourth
개
quarter
남았어.
of this one.
카든스 포스트 안정적으로 가자.
Durant deciding
분명히
where to
더블팀
go with it.
들어온다.
He kicks it to Cousins. For three.
나이스. 투더.
Cousins has got 10 assists here tonight.
21득점 13리바 15시. 와, 알차다. 야야, 이거 수비해야지.
And Jokic slams it in.
And guys, he's not an
싹 빼자.
easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Timeout called the Warriors. They're leading by 11. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth.
탐슨은 쪄도 되겠는데? 퇴근해야지.
We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Pulls up, high post.
아, 이거 안 들어갔네.
The Nuggets shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. In the corner, it's Harris.
다음 게임이 피닉스지. 피닉스, 휴스턴, 오클라호마.
Jokic with it.
와, 루니 밀리는 거 봐.
And that one's good, Jokic. Jokic has got 30 points.
There's no lack of aggression on his part.
타작은 안 하겠지.
Chance to score, he'll take it.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Cook kicks to Thompson. And to Cook. Shot clock at 6.
아하.
Pass to Looney. Out to Thompson. Fires the three. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And with the time remaining,
루니 피지컬이 좀 딸려요.
But you know they like to have some plays back, especially a couple of those stupid ones from earlier. But I tell you what, they'll learn from this.
루니가 들어오려면 예레포가 같이 들어와줘야 돼.
Here's McKinney. Thompson outside. Millsap with the steal.
잘 안 써요, 루니는.
Jokic passes to Barton. From outside, off the mark. So we see the
게임에서 조던벨 이런 좀 피지컬 약한 애들은 좀 쓰기 힘들더라고.
yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, we know that you are a defensive presence in the paint, but how do you find balance to also contribute offensively?
이거 왜 보고시 저기
Great interview once
인터뷰를 하죠?
And that about
커든스 안 해? 인터뷰?
for Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.
웃기네. 씨, 너 투덜라고 개고생을 했는데 인터뷰를 안 하네. 26득, 24득, 23득. 커리가 19득. 나쁘지 않네. 63%, 61%, 3점 61%. 혹시 수비 리바 28개. 공리가 없네, 공리. 봅시다. 다섯 게임 차이고 휴스턴. 방전된 애들 없고. 잠깐만요. 피닉스 어디 있어? 피닉스. 상대편 저것도 볼 수 있나 이거? 이거 잠깐 못 보네. 다른 팀 못 보네. 여기서 봐야 되구나. 보려면 난 애들 체력이나 뭐 불 들어온 거 다른 팀도 볼 수 있나 했는데 못 보네. 데빈 부커, 에이튼, 워렌, 잭슨, 홈즈, 벤더. 배지가 없네. 벤더 21살. 로코보 21살. 쉽게 이기겠는데? 토론토의 게임상이 가솔 있죠? 가솔 있지.
Golden State Warriors look to grab a win in front of the home crowd here with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Last outing for Phoenix, they won that game against the Trailblazers in Portland. And only a single point of separation there.
Nice
Great
run.
game. Came right down to the wire.
Yeah, I mean, nobody saw that game going to overtime, much less double overtime. And then also to get the victory, wow.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the
나이스.
floor.
그린 좋아.
Walker and Warren on the perimeter. Ayton is out there with Josh Jackson. And it's Johnson in at the point. On the inbound, seems like most stars now want to play on a super team, Doris, even if it means making personal sacrifices.
야, 탐슨 너무 좀 초반에 왜 이렇게 안 좋지, 야투가.
Sometimes when you get to a particular state in your career, it's about winning ultimately. And what does it take for me to get a ring? And those are the drivers of a lot of players' decision making.
And you know, DeAndre Ayton, all that hype around him. He goes 7 feet, 250 with that 7'5" wingspan and already produces. But still, he shows considerable upside.
You know, Greg, what amazes me about Ayton, the skill level for someone his size.
I mean, he can put the ball on the floor, really improving as a facilitator. You look at Embiid, you look at Big Cat, Ayton gives you a lot of those similar traits.
A three-pointer is right on target.
My goodness, the pure shooting stroke of Steph Curry. It's the envy of every NBA player.
프로패스 파이널 가면은 토론토를 만날 수 있을까?
Shot clock at 5. That shot off the mark. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
아하.
Unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
I mean, you have to question their effort, Greg. They did a great job at penetrating and kicking out. The defense simply wasn't up to the task.
Now Johnson following Durant's three-point attempt. Just a book over Thompson. And again, it's the Suns missing.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first win.
Here's Cousins. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Josh Jackson. The Suns front office have said it's time to raise the bar. Doris, the rebuild can go on only so long. They don't want a losing mentality to set in.
Well, we've heard this before, Kevin, right? The open letter to fans in 2016 promising to turn it around. But in the end, it's not about words. It's about wins.
Now, here's a coming off a solid outing against Portland.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the
한 번에 올라가야 되는데.
And here's our rookie leaderboard, showcasing the league's highest scoring rookies since the All-Star break. DeAndre Ayton, third.
As this season progresses, you can see his confidence growing. Sometimes you forget that he's just a rookie. I mean, he looks very confident and poised with his approach to the game.
Now Johnson. After the missed three from Klay Thompson. Johnson kicks to Jackson. For three, Booker. Green with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Out to Thompson.
나이스.
As he lets it go. Cranes the three-pointer. Curry's got 6.
커리가 잘 들어가네. 커리가. 탐슨은 지금 무득이고.
Johnson from outside. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And that's how you answer back.
You can tell that was a little give good, get good. Executed well on the offensive end, connects on the deep threat.
Now Green after the missed three from Stephen Curry, and then Durant.
피닉스 정도는 뭐 간단하게 이겨야지.
Make a strong case that Draymond Green is the best
탄슨을 뺍시다. 리빙스턴 들어오고.
Johnson against Curry.
항상 초반에 안 좋은 것 같아. 탐슨은.
Over Durant. And the shot by Warren, no good.
Well, the offense got him the ball in exactly the position they wanted. That's just better defense.
Curry finds Cousins. Jackson against Green. Now the pass to Curry. Good. Green picking up the assist.
미쳤네 커리.
For Steph Curry.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Doris, last year the NBA signed a deal to broadcast G League games on the internet channel Twitch.
Well, you know Adam Silver is always looking at new methods for broadcasting.
그린도 빨리 나가고 이커에 들어오자.
And the G League, and I think we live in an increasingly digital world. The next generation use their platforms in non-traditional, non-linear fashion. So to me, this is really smart decision making.
I know you're a big Twitch watcher yourself.
아쉽다 엔돈.
Subscribe, and like me, you love the G League.
I'm always twitching.
Your Rebco's checked in for Golden State.
11득점 커리.
One way Stephen Curry has changed how we think about the NBA game is he's redefined what a quality shot is. The incredible range he has totally ushered in a new era.
방송 시간 그거 명령 없는데.
A lot of confidence to go with the floater. That is not as easy as it looks.
Kicks to Livingston.
더블팀 들어오는 거 봐라. 바로. 어쨌든 바로.
Back to Curry. To the middle. Here's Cousins, and then Cousins with the dunk.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
I don't think you can ask for anything more, Greg. What a wonderful job establishing a lead early in this one.
나이스 커즌스.
Section by Cousins.
And you got to be careful with Cousins around.
아깝다 리바.
Can be a factor.
3점.
Just
워렌이야?
doing the job on the backboard.
Warriors leading by 8. Now let's find out what head coach Scott Brooks had to say to David Aldridge. DA?
Thanks, Kevin. You know, he talked about the difficulties they face against this team. They're grabbing air so far, 0 for 3 in the season series. And a big part of that, he said, is that team's interior defense. He said they have to find a way to create open shots. Maybe the fourth time's the charm, Kevin.
David Thanks sounds like he's prepped his guys on how to handle this opposing defense.
And no surprise there because they're facing
나이스,
a team
좋았다.
that can win games
듀란트.
with its defense. They are an
커즌스.
aggressive bunch from the start.
No, it's so true, Greg. Because
아,
this
커리가 썼는데
team will capitalize.
바로 3점각인데.
Tight handle on the basketball and limit their turnovers.
아, 너무 아쉽다.
And here are the Suns now. Suns trail by 10. Johnson, the pass to Ayton. Shoots the
아,
three.
쟤 너무 잘 도는데?
And
포인트
there's
가져고.
Johnson. That's good. On the assist by
16번.
That's now 8 points for Johnson.
Wow, that's a terrific pass. Ayton with the advanced skill
Ah,
level,
잘-
he's just going to get better with time.
Here's Jackson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there. And Josh Jackson, the fourth pick in that 2017 draft out of Kansas, a hyper-athletic 6'8", and he's got the handles, I think, to become a terrific slasher in the league.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Ayton. Oubre comes in for TJ Warren, and it's Bridges in for Johnson. Now here's Curry. He had 19 points in the win against Denver. Here's Durant. A beautiful reverse.
듀란트 4득점.
And Jackson plays with a great motor. He's got some grit in his game.
I mean, he's a competitor. I mean, he plays with that chip on both shoulders. But give me a guy who cares. As a coach, better to have guys you need to rein in rather than those you have to kind of force to be aggressive.
6 on the shot clock. And Booker kicks to Jackson.
킹.
But they recover it. Second chance effort.
나이스
And
블락.
Durant sends
예레코.
it back.
Kevin Durant uses his length so well, and how about the timing to send that?
잘 몰아서 더블팀.
Back to Cousins. From outside the arc.
아, 이거 넣어줘야지 듀란트.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now, here's Bridges. No points in the game yet for him. Booker looking around. Over Urepko. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, the jumper is dangerous from anywhere, there's no doubt, but mid-range is where Booker hits the highest percentage.
Curry kicks to Durant. Curry passes to Durant.
아이고, 샷.
And Kevin Durant with the slam.
허리만 졸졸 따라다니는 애들.
That one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Booker finds Holmes. Outside Jackson.
저 튀어나오는 걸 너무 잘하는데 45도로.
Jackson's got 5.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Passes to Livingston. Golden State moving the ball around. Now here's Oubre, defended by Durant. Jackson from long range. Headshot off. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
Well, they've been playing some tough defense on him in this period,
그렇지.
and it's starting to affect him. This guy's having trouble finding the target right now. Boy, the assist just put on time and on target. Easy shot opportunity.
Now here's Oubre. He gives the
그렇지.
team offense a bit under 10 points a game. Livingston dishes to Curry. Back to Livingston. Outside for Durant.
아, 듀란트야.
Suns trail by
두 개를
6.
놓치네.
Bridges against Curry. And here's Booker from the arc.
데빈
From
부커.
downtown. He's got 5.
Kev, how about the lightning quick release? It makes Booker really hard to contest and catch and shoot.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
아 너무 아쉽네
For
듀란트.
Kelly Oubre to maximize his potential in this league, the jump shot will be key.
Right, Kevin, and there are
Thompson.
positive signs where Kelly
Green.
Oubre and his long-range shooting are concerned. His usage and efficiency have both gone up over the last couple of years. He's also been more aggressive on the offensive end, spending more time at the free throw line, and you would expect that with the level of athleticism he brings.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And Phoenix also making a switch. Crawford's checked in. And the Suns making a change here. Daniels is checked in. Back to Thompson. Takes a 3.
아이고 샷.
Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Now here's Crawford. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. With the floater and plenty of contact on the
다섯
shot.
플레이가
So,
많다고요?
2 free throws coming up. And Golden State gets called for the foul.
턴오버가 좀 많아. 패스 잘리는 게 너무 많고 일단.
Free throws of the game.
점수를 많이 넣었다 생각했는데 점수 차이가 별로 안 나네.
8% on the season. One of their best attributes.
Now here's Iguodala. Bogut kicks to Thompson.
흘렀다 씨.
Rebounded by Holmes.
Boy, not enough spring in his step on the way to the cup. He actually short arms that layup.
There's Crawford with the 3. No good on the last second.
5점 차.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Warriors lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena.
압도하지를
in
못하네
Oakland,
근데.
Notching a 50, 40, 90% season is a
The field goal percentage as a whole is the
and consistent excellence certainly is the key. Curry brings it night in and night out.
And as tough as it is to hit those marks, he just seems to make it look easy.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game? Stance-wise.
For me, that defense in the first period, just tremendous shot blocking.
They have smothered every opportunity, it feels like. The other team has got to be nervous on field goal attempts.
Iguodala and Green, the duo at forward. Klay Thompson is out there with Cook, and it's Bogut in at the center position. That's the Warriors 5. Daniels, no good.
Oh, great job on the closeout, providing a lot of good D on the perimeter.
That's a superb effort
나이스.
on the defensive end. You don't allow the shooter to
마커에서
get
원맨
into
엘리우
deep.
석공에서
The number of points they've scored in the
YYX
already here is eye-opening.
세모 네모.
He kicks it to Crawford. Over Cook. Got a piece of it.
아이고.
To Bridges. Back to Oubre. Here is Daniels. Goodbye Green.
아 블락을 너무 빨리
That's
졌다.
good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Daniels.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Thompson outside. Pass to Green. And here's Bogut. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Thompson. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Boy, what strength from Klay Thompson. Somehow gets the tough shots to fall.
Daniels kicks to Oubre. Back to Daniels.
좋아 그린 좋아.
Crawford passes to Daniels. The Suns need to get a shot off. Thompson looking for an opening. Bogut back up on top. Here's Green.
안 되겠지?
Inside. Here's Iguodala. Good.
나이스 이거 달라.
Picking up the assist. Green's got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look. the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on body.
And the Suns call time here. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
뭐 딱히 바꿀 필요가 없는데 지금은.
Story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way.
8점 차.
So for the Suns,
다 바꿨네. 피닉스는. 에이튼 들어왔나? 에이튼 들어왔다.
And it's Tyler Johnson in for Bridges. Warren kicks to Johnson. Good on the three-point shot.
저거 너무 깔끔하게 너무 잘 들어갔는데.
Johnson in the corner. Here's Daniels. Johnson wide open. He fires. Here's Ayton. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Johnson. The pass to Cook. Golden State moving the ball around. Thompson misses.
Well, yeah, I mean, you want to give your offense a chance, and that possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. I mean, no reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame.
Now here's Ayton. He's covered closely.
아, 자꾸 당한다. 한 명씩 튀어나오는 거예요.
Sometimes it's easier to hit the target with a bounce pass. That's perfectly done. Well, back-to-back titles for the Golden State Warriors since the arrival of Kevin Durant. You think about the Western Conference Finals a year ago. The Rockets gave them a run for their money, but no one able to impede the progress of this championship procession.
And so Crawford will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 9-point game.
드리블 치는 거 봐라.
He feeds it to Johnson. Shot clock
아유.
at 6. The basket counts and
너무 파울이 많아.
with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
나가시고.
And through last season, the Warriors boasting the most wins of any team, Doris, over a 5-year span in NBA history.
They are simply shattering records for wins left and right, and if they keep this core together, there's no sign that this is going to slow down anytime soon.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Devin Booker is a 20-point-per-game scorer since his second season in the league. And he knows you have to have confidence to be a great shooter. He said, know the work you put in, trust your game. Just because you miss shots, you can't doubt yourself. You're supposed to fall, and they will if you keep shooting. Kevin?
Next shot mentality for sure. Thanks, DA.
거의 인사이드는 아예 안 들어오고 툭 받아가지고 미들로 계속 들어오는 것 같은데.
It has been suggested, Doris, that up-tempo teams couldn't maintain that style and then go on to win the playoffs. Is that an outdated theory and thought process?
Well, I think it is always contingent on the team, Kevin. You think back to the Lakers Showtime era when the reality is those were up-tempo Showtime type teams, right? They could sustain it. But I think the fact of the matter is
나는 너무 인사이드로 들어가려고 그러고 얘네들은 인사이드가 잘 안 들어오고. 마이커리가 처음 센터가 제일 편해요. 센터.
Outside Curry. Out to the right wing.
늦었어.
Kicks it to Green. Passes it to Cousins. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Ayton.
And Cousins is no joke down low. It's no surprise when the D elects to foul him, given his massive size.
Jordan Bell's checked in for Green. And Phoenix also making a switch. Josh Jackson's checked in for Jamal Crawford. Johnson kicks to Jackson. Bell against Warren. Pass to Ayton. Makes it off the glass.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Thompson outside.
Now
here's Cousins. He's guarded closely. The drive by Thompson.
미스매치를 기대했는데 안 걸리네. 아유 망했다 이거.
Here's Curry with the three. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against them every time.
함슨 나가고 두란트 들어오고.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Well, you've got to look
3점 차야. 와 씨.
one of the main reasons they've been able to build this lead.
Warren dishes to Aiton.
아.
Johnson. Offensive rebound. Here's Jackson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots
Cousins
coming up.
foul.
It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
When the young Mr. Jackson gets in the paint, it's a problem. Really forcing the defense's hand there. That's nice.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Kevin Durant comes in for Andre Iguodala, and it's Livingston in for Thompson. Durant finds Curry.
아 스틸 당한다고 이걸?
And oh, here we go. Warren's got it. The fast break chance. Johnson against Curry. To the middle.
아 당했다. 나이스.
Can't tie it up as that one misses. Pass to Durant. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
How about Kevin Durant on the dribble drive? What to do with this guy? He's got so many ways he can hurt you.
Suns trail by 4.
더 벌려야 되는데 점수 차이가 4점 차야.
Johnson kicks to Aiton. Booker outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Booker's got 8 points.
어디 있어? 스크린 너무 늘. 초기로 맞고 그다음에 오프볼에서 더 바짝 붙어.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all.
지금 슛이 문제가 아니고 수비를 해야 돼 수비를.
At the elbow, it's Cousins.
슛은 얼마든지 넣을 수 있어. 티맥 타임님 어서 오세요. 자꾸 저기 픽에 걸려가지고 애들이 하나씩 튀어나오는 그 미드를 못 막아가지고 계속 점수가 따라붙고 있어. 그걸 막아야 돼 지금. 오프볼 스크린에서 튀어나오는 애들 그걸 막아야 돼.
He kicks to Warren. On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Livingston. 5 on the clock. Right at the free throw line.
Okay.
No good from Booker.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
살짝 오버했다.
Suns trail by 4.
하하.
From Johnson. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Talk about stretching out a defense. He's been unstoppable tonight.
I'll tell you, he's nailed everything in sight, and how efficient he has been from outside the arc.
Again, Curry missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Warren kicks to Johnson.
Nice.
It's stolen by Curry. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now.
와 이게 안 들어가네.
Rolling around and rims out. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Johnson. Outside Warren. Here's Booker. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
If they increase the tempo, they got a chance at a 2-for-1.
Right, you can't walk it up the court right now. You've got to act fast and be aggressive.
And a jack of all
털이 나가야 되지.
kind of player. Bell reminds me of a younger Draymond Green, a prospect on the rise. And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Jackson. Oubre
아 루니를 야 저게 엘리브 들어오네.
You put it anywhere around the rim, and Oubre's got the reach to go and get it.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Upper Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play.
듀란 들어간다.
Curry against Booker. Fourth three, Durant.
그렇지.
On George
루즈브 파울 왜 하지?
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
아하.
Slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense.
이런 실수를 하다니.
You've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
That shot misses. So that'll be it for the first half.
잘못 잡고 있었어.
Even battle underway in this one. Warriors ahead, leading by just one.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the What a start it was for Stephen
너무 당해서
Curry.
16번한테
He
저거.
had 16 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, their playmakers are showing up tonight, seeing the court well, moving the basketball. That's why they had so many assists in the first half. And they're not just relying on ISO plays to generate points.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
Well, they faced an all-out aerial assault, bombs everywhere.
And that wraps up the half.
수비를 더 해야 돼, 수비. 그린 나오고.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight
킹쿡,
battle.
리빙스턴,
We'll soon find out
듀란트,
what sort of
그린,
adjustments
보건.
were discussed during the half. Curry has been sensational.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters, just a great effort for him for the entire half.
I don't think you could ask for anything more from this guy. He has been fantastic to start this one.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Booker and Warren on the perimeter. Josh Jackson out there with Ayton. And it's Johnson in at the 1 spot. Suns trail by 3. On the wing, Booker. Johnson, the pass to Ayton. The 8-footer.
하하. 1점 차야?
Golden State's gone outside a lot tonight. 17.
나 열심히 넣은 것 같았는데 1점 차.
It's Durant with the drive. Slammed home and he draws the
피지컬
foul.
밀어야겠다.
Another point at the free throw line. It goes on Devin Booker.
How about the body control Kevin Durant has? My goodness gracious, takes the punishment and
일단
makes
듀란트가
the
일단
shot anyway.
득점을 밀어줘야
This
돼.
is his first trip to the line tonight. This arena in downtown Phoenix opened in 1992. Doors in 2022. They can opt out of their lease. Otherwise, they'll be locked in for another 10 years.
Well, they're currently playing in the 6th oldest NBA arena, and the Suns are hoping to either renovate that building or build a brand new one. The question becomes, of course,
와.
who pays for it.
데빈
And
부커.
that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Now Livingston still getting
그린이
warmed up
포스트에서 뭘 할 수가
offensively.
있을까?
No scoring yet from him. Green dishes to Cook. Right wing. Bogut kicks to Cook. Warren against Durant. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Durant's got 7 points for the quarter.
And to me, that's all about focus from Kevin Durant, because that defender was in his grill, and he still gets a quality look.
There's the pass to Jackson. Good. Nice assist from Booker. 8 points for Josh Jackson.
They wanted a fast start coming out of the break, and they are now 3 for 3.
Livingston finds Durant. Cook looking it over.
안 들어와 아무도?
Over Jackson, and it's Golden State with another.
Brilliant second half start.
4점 차.
The field can't ask for any better.
Timeout call, the Suns. Doris, for rookies beyond skill, what attributes do you think they need to have an early shot at success?
의외로 고전하네. 고전 89. 탐슨. 좀만 더 참으면 되겠다. 87. 3, 4분만 버티면 되겠는데.
They taught him the work habits necessary to succeed at a high level. So the first thing you'd have to have is commitment to work. And the second thing is the right temperament. An NBA season spans 82 games over 6 months. There will inevitably be ups and downs. And how do you weather both of those things, Kevin?
Livingston kicks to Cook. At the elbow, Green. Golden State moving it around. Livingston, and he uses the glass on the layup. Livingston's got his first points in this one.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Booker outside. To the
아유.
here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
How about that setup?
얘네들 픽에 너무 많이 걸린다.
Vision finds the open man, makes the game easy.
And it's Livingston with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third.
아, 듀란트 저거
Outside Durant.
작전 씹히겠다.
Dishes it to Bogut. That one goes. Count it.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
맨투맨으로 붙자.
Johnson with it. He's got 18. Passes it to Jackson. Over Green. Bank shot. No good.
And with the defense laying off him, you know he's going to pull the trigger. They're lucky he didn't burn him.
Durant, the pass to Bogut. Down low. Here's Green. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Johnson. Suns trail by 4. Now here's Booker. He's got 10 to the middle. Here's Jackson.
나이스. 아이고, 나이스. 아, 위험할 뻔했네.
It's Durant on the wing. It's blocked. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
맞아, 듀란트.
So for the Suns,
허리.
Rashawn Holmes comes in for Jackson. And Oubre subbed in for
탐슨.
Warren. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Holmes. That shot misses. Great tee that time from Green. Now here's Durant, covered by Oubre. Oubre,
뭐야?
steal. And the basket is good. Oubre's got his third basket of the night.
You see the athleticism and the length. Oubre able to get his shot off inside. That's a high percentage look for that young man.
Here is Cook, defended by Booker. Cook kicks to Durant. Outside Green.
아, 뚝 치니까 뜯기네, 씨.
Feeds it to Booker.
아씨, 맞기
The
힘든데.
lead. Crawford, no up.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to.
아하.
Almost like
준성님
he was
어서 오세요.
anticipating the play call, right? You love the hustle.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Here is the list of players with the most boards in the league this month. The NBA's leading rebounders. DeAndre Ayton is second.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
The first free throw is good. Different look here for the Warriors. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in
그린으로
for
들어가야
Durant.
되네.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Sean Livingston. And Curry sub in for Quinn Cook. Bridges, he's checked in for the Suns.
There's just a nuance and an understanding to what Steph Curry does. How good is this guy at finding the spot he's looking for?
On the wing, Jamal Crawford. He's covered by Thompson. Over Thompson. And the Suns miss again. Warriors leading by 3.
아하.
With the steal. Crawford, no up.
That's tell you, if he keeps missing shots, it's going to be a tough night to try to trim this lead.
Thompson inside the line.
아유, 탐스나.
Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight.
탐스 얼음이야? 왜지?
Here's Oubre. Knocks down the three ball. Oubre's got
데이비스 네, 한 6번 들은 것 같아요 오늘.
He's starting to
LA
develop
갔다고.
that range. Maybe the stroke isn't perfect, but Oubre showing promise.
이거 어떻게 살리지?
Curry deciding where to go with it. And that one's good. Green.
That's the kind of aggressive
론조볼이랑 조시 아트랑 잉그램 3명에다가 지명권 3개.
to crunch time.
Draymond Green obviously gives you a lot of things, Doris, but what really jumps out on the stat sheet are the assists he picks up.
와,
Draymond Green would tell you that it's helpful
저렇게
to
압박을
have
하는데 들어가네.
terrific scorers around you, but what this young guy does have is incredible vision, an
야야야야야.
unselfish and focused mindset. Draymond Green is an asset to any organization.
Now here's Oubre. Tight defense on him. To the paint. Here's Holmes, and he makes good on the layup.
수비가 문제야. 수비 역전이야.
For Phoenix.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Curry kicks to Thompson. That three off the mark. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. In the corner, it's Bridges. Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
박시다 박시다.
That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And it's the way Ayton uses.
난 근데
his
리올이
body
이득인 것
inside.
같은데 솔직히.
It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Timeout called the Warriors.
You know, it'll be interesting to see what coach draws up here.
Well, they need to stop this run, and a great timeout that hopefully gives his team some energy.
Jerebko's checked in for Golden State. Warriors trail by 4. Outside Curry.
아씨 이거 못 뚫겠지?
Thompson dishes to Jerebko. Kicks to Curry. Over Crawford. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's
와 속았다.
they are in a zone.
이거 지겠는데 재수 없으면 정신 차려야
I think
되는데.
you always have to be looking for the man in the middle, and he finds him with a great feed that time.
탐슨 빵꾸난 게 너무 크다.
Iguodala finds Curry.
허허.
Still out of sync. Suns leading by 6.
정리가 안 되네.
And here is Bridges. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Crawford against Curry. 5 on the clock.
아하 속았다.
And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Yeah, the chemistry has been
커리 딥3. 지금 커리 이제 하나 튕기면 이제 끝인데 얼음 뜨는데.
Guys, they're looking for a way to
어떻게
score
가자.
here.
불러가지고.
They've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Curry passes to Jerebko. That one goes. Count it. Jerebko's got his second basket of the night.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Here's Crawford. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside.
Jerebko kicks to Curry. Over Crawford. And that would have counted, but his
아하 3쿼터 너무 못했다.
And so
근데
it's Phoenix
왜 이렇게 잘 따라오냐
with a 6-point
점수를.
lead at the end of the quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
And to me, Jay, you love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. Iguodala out there with Jerebko, and it's Cousins in at the 5 down low. That's the Warriors' 5.
됐다. 탐슨 얼음 깨졌다 이제.
Thompson's got the first bonus points up on the board here in the fourth for the Warriors.
아하.
Throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
그렇지, 탐슨.
No coverage that time. 15 points for Klay Thompson.
If he's not automatic with his jumper, it's pretty darn close. Klay Thompson, my goodness.
Bridges passes to Oubre. Bridges against Thompson.
스위치.
Bridges kicks to Oubre. Here's Warren. Almost, but it rolls out. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 3. Jerebko, the pass to Iguodala. Curry is inside. Johnson on him.
아, 예레코 터졌다. 동점. 조마조마해 예레코.
Back to Johnson. In the corner, it's Bridges. Curry against Johnson. And it's off the
여차하면 더블팀 빨리빨리 들어가겠다.
Warriors have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
3주 정도야 뭐.
Cousins with it. Holmes on him.
와, 야 이거 뭐야?
It's off the backboard.
와, 씨 깜짝이야. 개떡불락 당했네.
Johnson up top, guarded by
홈즈한테.
inside, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Curry kicks to Cousins. Kicks it out to Iguodala.
나이스, 이거 달라.
Cousins picking up the assist. And the Warriors lead by 1.
씨 깜짝이야. 타이밍도 완전 타이밍 딱 좋은 타이밍 그걸 블락하네. 나이스, 이거 달라.
To the left side wing. Eyes a 3.
아, 터졌어.
The Suns go the other way with it. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Warriors have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. That's to Curry. Jerebko kicks to Curry. And he could not get that one to go.
들어와야 돼요, KD. 그린 들어와야 되고.
The defender goes flying right by him or has to foul.
The first one falls, and the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jerebko, and Kevin Durant is subbed in for Andre Iguodala. And for the Suns, Josh Jackson's checked in for Oubre, and it's Booker in for Bridges. Here's Warren. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able.
커리 잠깐 나가고 리빙스턴 들어오자.
First, Draymond Green. Boy, he gets a step and delivers.
3분 때 다시 들어오면 되니까 수비 좀 해야겠어요.
Booker against Thompson. No good from Booker. Here's
KD.
Golden State now. They're on a 15-4 run. Up top, Warren, guarded by Green. Warren dishes to Johnson. He kicks it to Jackson. Good ball movement here by the Suns.
와, 이게 들어간다고?
To me, the defense did all it could in that instance. It's just amazing how Devin Booker maintains focus with the defense draped all over him.
Timeout called the Warriors.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Golden
문구슬님 어서 오세요.
Livingston comes in for Steph Curry. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up
리드
with
유지해야 돼.
Hey guys, well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out.
경기 이어서 할게요. 컴퓨터가 송출용 컴퓨터가 꺼져 버렸어요. 안돼. 동점이야 씨. 갑자기 컴퓨터가 꺼져가지고 당황스럽네. 아 리바 잘 잡았다.
Suns have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold.
4분 40초.
On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Livingston.
더블팀 들어가 더블팀.
Johnson finds Warren. Another.
와 3점.
Wow, if TJ Warren makes threes with consistency, it will unlock every other aspect of his game, and that's significant, guys.
The pass to Bogut. Here is Durant. It's deflected. Just 5 to shoot.
야 이걸 놓쳤다. 큰일 났다.
Warren's got his 4th rebound in this one.
아 3점 데뷔부터.
No one around. Good on the 3-point shot.
큰일 났네.
Now it's a 4-point Suns lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make
4점
is
차.
leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, Josh Jackson, the number 4 pick in the draft, despite having a little bit of a raw offensive game. But you think about his motor, the competitiveness, the intensity, what a high ceiling here.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.
And it's been another dominant night on the glass for him. Some of his other numbers might change from game to game, but you know he's going to give you double-digit rebounds. It's impossible to keep him off the glass. His energy level is that.
네, 1점 차.
His shooting has been something that we
데뷔 묶고 막아야 된다.
and he's sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard. 13 feet away. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 8 rebounds in this game. And talking about Jackson, he wasn't the only member in his family to play college basketball in Kansas.
Right, his mom didn't go to the same school as Josh, started out at the community college there, but eventually she transferred to a Division I school, actually got a WNBA tryout. There's great basketball talent that runs in this family, guys.
Here is Durant. Outside curve.
걸어줘야지 커즌스.
There's the dish to Cousins. Nice move, and it's good on the way in.
2점 차.
Cousins never shy when his team needs a game-changing basket.
The Suns leading. Now Johnson. Booker outside. Right side Jackson. Good. Nice assist from Booker.
탐스 캐치앤슛 좋죠.
Booker's got his 5th assist.
기회가 안 나올 뿐이지.
Well, Jackson, the young gun, showing, you know what? I can be big time too, fellas.
Outside Durant. This is it to Cousins. Oh, that one had the right spin.
2점 차인데 큰일 났네.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
What an offensive clinic we have been given today. They're hitting every single thing they put at the rim right now.
Timeout called the Suns.
이거 달라가 들어가자. 지금 얼음이라 듀란트가 답이 안 나오네.
Making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Here's Johnson.
수비해야 되는데 2개 정도.
On the wing, Booker. Back to Johnson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Johnson's got 23.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over
Nice.
the big guy.
Has the ability to score against size, and those were crucial. One of the best ever at embracing big moments. Step up to the challenge.
Booker against Thompson.
와,
Number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62%.
너무 쉽게 들어간다.
Devin
볼 들어왔는데 커리.
shot. He may be young, but he's got big time game.
Johnson against Curry. Kicks it to Cousins.
나이스.
Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist
내
number
1점 차야.
9. Wow, what an effort here tonight.
수비를 하나 해야 되는데.
From three-point range, they are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Here's Booker.
나이스. 수비 완료. 커리 커리.
And Curry, here we go.
아, 이걸 뺏기네.
And 101 left in the fourth quarter. The feed to Warren. Over Iguodala. And the shot by Warren, no good.
And why take that contested shot? I mean, make the extra pass.
When the defense is
아,
move
나이스. 아, 39초.
On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Curry. Jackson kicks to Ayton. Booker against Thompson.
아, 탐슨.
There we go with all the content. That one on Thompson.
This is not a young man you want to send to the line. Booker's already a lights out foul shooter.
치겠다, 참.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Phoenix. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
가자, 일단 끌고 가자.
Much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Curry passes to Urethro.
가자.
Decisive on point.
Which is exactly what you have to be, especially when your team needs a bucket.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And that
나이스 하나 튕겼다. 와, 엄마.
first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Well, I think we know that Devin Booker is known for his shooting, but to me, guys, there's also the passing and the rebounding aspect that comes into play with him.
Timeout called the Warriors.
듀란트 얼음 저걸 어떻게 쓰지?
15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's what's your take?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on
3점이냐 2점이냐인데
to get a real good look.
My question is, will they go for the 2 to tie or 3 to win?
Outside Curry. A three won't fall. And there's the call.
망했다 씨.
That will get him his fourth foul of the game and give the bonus. He will head to the line for 2.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think
찼어.
any chance for a miracle
3점 일단 빨리
comeback just
땡기고.
went out the window with those freebies.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're trailing by 4. 6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And they're going to have to score. Quick foul. Can't waste any time here.
아,
Plan, it's gotta be
아웃이야 와.
absolutely no time to waste.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. Curry from deep three-point land. And again, no good by Golden State.
And you know, he's got the
아,
ability.
컴퓨터가 꺼져버려갖고 집중을 못했네. 아,
The best.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for
피닉스한테 홈에서 졌어.
For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge,
Ah.
this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
그냥 2점 갈걸. 아, 포스트로 그냥. 괜히 욕심부려가지고. 아, 얘 너무 잘해. 포인트 가드. 뭔데 이렇게 잘하냐 얘. 20몇 득이야. 24득이야. 아. 아이, 져버렸네. 4게임 차. 몇 패야 우리? 53승 13패. 휴스턴이죠. 그다음에 부상 없나 얘네? 고든 에런 고든 에릭 고든 부상이 났어. 어떻게 피닉스한테 질 수가 있지?
Johnson, you're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Houston Rockets. And for Houston, 2 games into the season series against this team, they're tied at a game apiece, looking to grab the edge tonight. With certain players, it's like having a...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball. Here on 2K Sports, tonight it's Noche and a Beyond, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to, and with tip-off cup.
Well, guys, we know
tremendously competitive with great attention to detail, David. Thanks. And Clark, perimeter offense may be the primary weapon in tonight's game. Certainly, that's true for the 2 teams playing here.
No doubt about it. I mean, you think about the long-range shooting capability and capacity, a big part of both of these teams offensively. And no lead is safe, Kevin. When you've got teams that can knock down threes the way these teams can, that means a lot of possessions, and leads are never out of range.
And fun to watch, and for us, fun to broadcast.
Always.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Thompson and Durant fill out the perimeter. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. And it's Curry in at the point. On the wing, Green. Thompson outside. Pass to Curry. 6 to shoot. Here's Cousins. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And, you know, even when the defense is on him and Cousins is well guarded, he still gets it done. Excellent footwork, good hands and strength, and he stays focused when he's in the paint near the rim.
To the middle. Here's Capella.
나이스.
Rejection by Cousins. Thompson dishes to Cousins. Back to Thompson. Back to Cousins.
카펠라 떨어야지. 카펠라.
Three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
You know, I really enjoy watching Cousins go to work deep inside. I mean, it feels like, to me, nobody can guard him down there.
Here's Houston now. It's a 3-point game.
정민님 어서 오세요.
And in the last face-off against these guys, they enjoyed a huge advantage in free throw percentage. Yeah, it was really simple. I mean, you look at the numbers, they did a better job.
나이스.
And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry. Here's Paul. Coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. Outside Durant.
쏘지 말걸.
And the great shooters know they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that
요.
Harden's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, the range of Harden deserves a lot of respect because his form is really almost perfect. He's never off balance when he shoots the three-point shot.
체력이 있으면 좀 멀리선 들어가는데 4쿼 되면 체력이 없어가지고 안 들어가는 거구나 저게. 피닉스전 때 2개만 들어갔어도.
Capella kicks to Paul. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And Paul with a good touch on the floater. Guys, that's a difficult shot to make, that floater, but it's one of his many go-to shots.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got his first 2 points of the night.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Capella kicks to Harden.
아, 씨, 파울 얻어내는 거 진짜 개알미 있네.
One of the best in the game at going right into the defender and drawing fouls.
And you look at James Harden, Coach Mike D'Antoni in the Rocket front office. It really does seem like a match made in heaven.
Yeah, I think the alignment of the front office and coaching staff really in harmony. And a star in Harden who's the best in the world at delivering in that system. Chris Paul part of the mix too. That's a pretty good fit, it looks like to me.
And KD just keeps coming.
아이고, 이걸 놓치네.
There isn't anything you can do except hope he goes cold.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
와, 스틸.
It's Durant on the wing. Over Green, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket. Rockets trail by 4. And now the first timeout.
15대 11, 6분.
They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
Yeah, you know what? The waters were calm for most of the game. I mean, little resistance, felt like they could get any look they wanted at any time.
And the Warriors making a change here. Jerebko's checked in. Capella, the pass to Green. Ball against Curry. Ball finds Capella.
와, 붙었는데 이거.
Well, I like how Capella stays one step ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
파울 한번 해봐.
That was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Hat. Here's Cousins. Good work defensively by Capella.
Boy, the defense was great. Superb. Stellar. Platinum level. Can't really contest that shot any better than that.
The Warriors leading. Here's Durant. Feeds it to Thompson.
아하, 씨, 이런 실수를.
Outside Green. Back to Harden.
아웃 아니야?
Good. And it's Green picking up the assist.
동점이네.
9 points for James Harden.
Aggressive in deep. Once Harden gets to a spot he likes, he goes right to work.
And Chris Paul picks up the
CP
foul.
나가고.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Got to be more careful. Can't pick up 2 fouls this early on. You just can't.
Rivers, he's checked in for Paul. Some nice passing by Golden State. And Cousins kicks to Jerebko. Pass to Thompson. Fires the
Shot.
3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
CP 나가서 컬이 나가도 되겠는데.
Rivers passes to Harden.
와.
For his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And really it's been
날아다니네 완전 하든.
of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Durant with it. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Phoenix.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Rockets trail by 4. Rivers scanning the floor. In the corner. Harden. And Thompson sends it back. Capella against Cousins.
와, 발라야 되는데 이거 자꾸 살리면 안 되는데.
Here's Green. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
진짜 잘 걸린다 스크린. 하든 스크린 너무 잘 걸려.
The passing, they are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfish.
다음 한번 해야겠다.
It's really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's Harden on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Back to Rivers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Curry. Rivers can't get it to go.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Nice.
Did a good job guarding the mid-range. Extended out nicely and definitely bothered the shot.
And love the shot selection here by Cousins. Feels like he can knock it down from anywhere.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
커전스는 불 돌았으니까 있어야 되고, 탐슨 나가야 되고, 커리 나가야
Now
되고.
a timeout called by Houston. As the teams head into this timeout, a
듀란트도
chance for
나가자.
the
싹 다
coaches now
나가자.
to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade.
커전스
Important.
1옵션으로
They
가자.
want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andre Iguodala is checked
Ah,
in for Durant.
허리다.
Livingston comes in for Thompson. And Cook sub in for Steph Curry. And it's the Warriors ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Here's Cousins. Out to the right wing.
커전스 미쳤어. 뭐야 이거 슛은 못 넣어? 제끼인다 제끼인데.
And Shumpert kicks to Huss. Back to Shumpert. To the inside. Nene laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Nene's got his first bucket of the night.
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game. Phenomenal at scoring the ball inside.
Cook dishes to Cousins. And he drops it in from the low post.
써먹고 빼야 되거든요.
Cousins has
커전스.
got 11.
He's been on the roll this quarter, really leading the way for his team right now.
아, 아깝다.
Nene with the stuff.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
어쩔 수가 없어.
Tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Over in the corner, Livingston. Inside, here's Uredko. And it's good assisting on the play with Livingston. Uredko
약한 데는 털
first
수밖에.
points of the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
에릭 고든이 없으니까 3점포가
Here's Rivers.
약하구나.
Rejection by
서브에서.
And you got to be careful with Cousins around. His shot blocking can be a factor.
나이스.
Uredko with the dunk.
In this first period, they've been aggressive and extremely focused.
Yeah, this is a big lead right now, a big one, and they've seized momentum,
할 만큼 털었다.
showing no signs of letting it go.
Here is House. He's covered by Iguodala. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul. Andrew Bogut checked in for the Warriors. And Fareed kicks to Nene. Here is House. He's covered by Iguodala. And the shot's good from Nene.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to Livingston. And there's the call on Nene. That's his first foul. Here is Cook. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
설마 들어가나? 와, 이걸 넣어주네. 예레코 완전 잘하고 있는데 7득점.
The execution time and time again right on point. They're running their offense to perfection.
Here's Rivers.
이건 막아줬어야 되는데
Such a field shot there, the floater.
못 쏘겠지 시간이.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back right after this.
점수 벌리긴 했는데.
And the Rockets came close, but Chris Paul still convinced this team has what it takes to win a title.
I'm in the wrong business if I didn't think we could.
And his ability to stay positive, Greg, and stay at it, so admirable.
Yeah, and one of the best point guards of all time. You know he's hungry to break through and win a championship.
We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
For me, that defense in the first period is just
11점
tremendous
차.
shot blocking.
Yeah, it's been impressive for me too, Greg. I mean, they've snuffed out a lot of shots, and I think they've had an intimidating effect on the opponent.
They've got Nene. Amon Shumpert is out there with Austin Rivers. Then there's
제일 먼저 빠진 애가 우리 누구지?
and it's House. And
와,
it's
낫겠다.
the 5 for Houston right now.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
CP 나오네.
Here is Cook. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. He's looking for Bogut and finds him. Good on the bucket. Bogut's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with
그린 나오자.
consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side,
기억이 안 나요. 누가 제일 먼저 빠졌는지. 커리가 제일 먼저 빠졌나?
on the interior, they've got to offer more resistance here.
Outside jumper. 6 to shoot. That one doesn't go. Nice deep.
예레코 너무 잘해주는데.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see.
아, 뭐야 이 보got. 완전 밖에 있네.
Outside jumper. Pass to House. Gets to the rim for 2 with the deep.
작탐.
House has got his first basket.
If you let him get that deep,
일단 저기
this
CP
is what
나오고.
you can expect.
Yeah, he's not only strong as ammonia down there, he's smart as Einstein too. Poor effort from the defense.
And the Warriors decide to take
커리
their
우리
first
나와야
time
되고.
out here. In an effort to protect the players, games are called a little tighter sometimes. And that said, Clark, which guys still bring the physicality that draw the eyes?
파울 한번 또 해볼까 애들?
Well, some of these guys bring attention to themselves by virtue of their reputations, but in terms of physical presence, Steven Adams, to me, is
CP 저 어떻게든 파울 매겨야 되는데.
of a guy.
He's grit. He's just all grit, isn't he?
Yeah, he really is. I mean, he just oozes that with his size and the way he goes about his work.
He does. Timeout called the Rockets. And with spring right around the corner, let's see who's flourishing in the power rankings. You look at the Rockets, they slide down to the 3rd spot, trying not to slide any further.
And I think for Golden State, they've fulfilled expectations.
하든 나올 때까지는 탐슨 나오지 말고. 아이고.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Paul.
You know, for a small guy, you got to respect how calm Paul is inside. I mean, he knows he can get his shot over anybody, but he's got to be crafty and clever to do so.
그렇지, 좋아.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Houston. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the
하든 나왔다.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same
야,
page.
우린
They've already got a bunch of assists.
듀란트가 나옵시다. 우린 듀란트가 나오고 리빙스턴이 수비를 시키고.
They can maintain that current form. They can be successful.
And the a change here. Harden's checked in, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Kevin Durant's checked in for Golden State. Capella kicks to House. Out of bounds, Golden State.
나이스, 우리 볼이다.
And check out the numbers for Draymond Green.
카펠라도 철저하게 막아줘야 돼.
10 games have gone. He's right around 5 points a night, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And while the numbers are decent, I really feel like
와, 이거 뭐야, 스틸.
Yeah, you know, his issue is more mental right now, I think. He just needs to block out the distractions and get back to being the star that he is.
Houston making a switch here. Durant against Green. Fades away. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 9 points for Kevin Durant.
And Durant has just such a fluid release, very efficient shooting the ball from that big range.
아,
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate
안 돼,
reaction of the
안
guys
돼.
on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those
와요, 딱 불라.
ignition switch ignited.
하든 막는 게 시원찮은데.
In on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
나이스, 좋지. 와우, 좋아. 리빙스턴 잘했다. 수비를 맡긴 보람이 있네.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
There's the pass to Harden. Pocket 6, and there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. Capella kicks it to Tucker. Back to Capella. Houston moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. And here's Harden for 3. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
And the Rockets with possession here. And it's Paul with the ball for the Rockets. Trailing by 13. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that's the third of 4 straight.
와, 씨. 커든스 나와야겠다.
When he's got good position inside, he's throwing it down.
And Clint Capella with a big pay raise this season.
Well, you forget just how young he is. I mean, this guy is just starting his career. His rookie contract concluded last season, and the Rockets
좋았어.
were willing to pay whatever they needed to keep it.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all there, Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean, they're piling it on now.
Harden, no good.
사람 막 던지네.
They want a contested jump shot.
아.
Defense right on it. You need to get a better shot than that.
샷. 리빙스턴 잘한다.
Game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And that was a stinker. I mean, that's one of those games where you really can't find anything that they did well. The game just got out of hand. Really just a shaky performance across the board.
Yeah, and I have to agree with you. And you know how optimistic and positive I am. It's hard for me to find anything positive to take away from that. It's a game you just want to forget about as soon as you can.
For the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
I've got a word for Harden. It's indefatigable. Say that real fast. Which basically means he's tireless.
수비 안 해.
Even when he's carrying the whole offense. He's got great energy and stamina.
Paul taken over the floor. In the corner, Harden. The ball. Capella kicks to Harden.
아, 야 카펠라가 바로 저기 커리막으로 들어가 버리네.
Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, Harden will burn you when you overcommit and leave guys open. He's excellent at sensing when you're out of position.
Here's Durant. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Ball finds Capella.
하던 도는 거 봐. 와 씨. 몇 바퀴를 도는 거야?
Kicks it out the ball. A 3-pointer, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding.
그렇지.
Good. Another from 3.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time 3-point leaderboard.
빨리 빼줘야 돼. 리빙스턴 빼줘야 되고 커튼스도 빨리 들어와야 되고.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Clark, there was a rules change not too long ago that promoted more help defense, less one-on-one defense. Good or bad?
I like it. Again, there's always going to be a premium on
맥키니로
defending
땜빵 때우고
one-on-one, but positioning
조던벨로 땜빵 때우고 탐슨 커즌스로 가자.
make sure the offensive side doesn't get too much of an advantage where the rules had gone in the past. So I think it's a nice balancing act for the game.
파울 한번 해줘, CP.
Completely new 5 on the floor. Harden against Thompson. Over Harden. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 8.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let up. The killer instinct on display trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity.
And Tucker kicks to Capella. Harden against Thompson. There's the 3. Capella, the pass to Harden. Warriors with the rebound. Cousins has got his 6th rebound on the night. Bell passes to Thompson. Back to Bell. Thompson surveying the floor. From past the arc.
아 이게 안 들어가네. 하던 롤 픽 따라서 들어갔는데.
From the arc. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. Cousins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Count that one. 13 points in the game.
탈탈 터는구만. 복수해야지. 전 경기에 졌단 말이죠, 얘네한테. 홈에서. 와, 들어가 버리네.
That partner, that's pretty strong word creation. And you've got to be creative though, whether you're commentating or hooping, especially when you're going inside.
To the
카펠라 나갔고.
Cousins inside.
야, 이거 왜 안 들어가?
Cousins no good. Rockets trail by 15 to the inside.
나이스 조던벨.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Thompson for 3. Up for the basket.
좋아, 탐슨.
Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Now, here is Harden. A 24-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And he also chipped in with a couple of blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
Jacks up a 3.
몇 점 차죠? 18점, 18점.
The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview.
다음 경기가 오클라호마죠.
We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a... It was DeMarcus Cousins who got hot in the first.
잘했어.
He had
듀란트
13
포스트로 계속 밀고
points,
나갔고
3 block shots, and 7
커즌스랑.
rebounds. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, their field goal percentage is a number that jumps off the page. May I say it's Shaq-like?
79%.
Seriously, they're incredibly efficient shooting the basketball, and I don't think they settle for any bad shots. And you're never going to go wrong with...
And that should...
그냥 무조건 이기는 경기다 이건 진짜. 미친 짓만 안 하면.
Welcome back to the Toyota Center, everyone. That's a look at our broadcast location tonight here in downtown Houston, Texas. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him, a scoring machine here in that first half.
Yeah, and it's been fun to watch, partner, because not only is he shooting a high percentage, a good percentage, he's also carrying the team.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Thompson and Iguodala make up the perimeter.
당해버렸네.
Go out there with DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Cook in at the 1. And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
바로 파울해버렸죠,
That'll be
CP.
his third foul so far. Thompson against
아하.
Green. It's stolen by Green.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
And Harden now, top of the key. Unloads from 13. It's good. That's 8 baskets for
3점.
him
와,
now.
다시
8
금방
for
쫓아오는데.
15 shooting.
Man, it's fun watching Harden use the pick and roll to his advantage, getting space off the screen and letting it fly with ease.
Cook kicks to Thompson. Pass to Uretko. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the break here,
컬이 나오고.
the stats, Chris Paul. He's around 18 points per game, 10 assists and 4 rebounds. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes natural.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Iguodala against Harden.
엘리움 막아줘야 되고.
6 on the shot clock over Iguodala. Harden's shot is off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers.
아, 깔끔해. 3점.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Pass to Green.
아, 좋아. 커즌스. 훌륭해. 아주 훌륭해.
Iguodala finds Curry. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
아이, 커리야.
6 rebounds now in the game. And there's the call on Curry.
미들
That's
쏠골.
his first foul. Rockets trail by 18. Paul outside. And there's the pass to Capella.
들어오겠다고 여기. 와우. 아니, 피닉스전 졌어요. 졌어.
Good concentration that time by Capella. Boy, and Clint Capella, C squared, a late first-round pick in 2014, viewed by most as a project, but the analytics community ranked him highly. No surprise then that the Rockets snapped him up and they got a steal. They love the analytics approach in Houston.
Timeout called the Rockets. And Capella, a mobile rim running big man.
듀란트
The
93.
Rockets feel
체력 좀만 듀란트 비축해도 되겠다.
Well, you think
리빙스턴
about it, Kevin,
86.
he's still in his
그대로
early
그대로
20s.
갑시다.
He's a starting center on a powerhouse team. And I think he's
아니야,
their
그린
third
나오자.
most important player.
체력이 되게 좋네요, 애들이.
Let's take a look
매우
at
우수한데,
DeMarcus
체력이.
Cousins' numbers. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. First in field goal percentage, 8th in rebounding. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And you're right, he's been the pinnacle.
프로파면 개꿀잼이겠다, 그래서.
Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage.
That is the quick decision making of Chris Paul. Doesn't take a single dribble, just sees it and hits it.
And Chris Paul picks
나이스
up the
4파울.
That's his fourth foul of the contest.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression. From a
이게 존나
defensive
웃기다.
standpoint, he does
툭하면
not
나가야
need,
돼.
nor does the team need number 5.
Iman Shumpert is checked in for the Rockets.
아깝다.
Out to Thompson. Back to Cousins. Shoots over Capella.
아이고.
No good.
지금 3월달이라 한 20게임 정도 남은 것 같은데.
Passes it to Paul. It's some mark, and the rejection by Cousins.
The shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Thompson outside. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. It's a 13-point game. He feeds it to Capella.
Nice, thank you.
Nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Iguodala, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second
지금
chance
거의 한
opportunities
60, 거의
over the
60,
last
한
10
6경기,
games.
7경기
Rockets
했으니까.
number 1.
Really something
얼마 안
to see.
남았어요.
Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance.
돌아오는 목요일에 용과 같이를 해야 돼.
Livingston's checked in, and
용과 같이
Iguodala drops the
그
ball.
메인 스토리가 한 40시간 된다고 하던데.
Might not be the star of any team he's on. He's always going to
그다음에
be a
싱킹
major
시티
contributor
하고 나면 뭐 7월 초에
because he does so many things
졸업할 것
well
같은데.
on both ends.
The shot's good from
6월 말 7월 초.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
수비 안 하냐.
Way outside, and again it's the Warriors missing. Now here's Shumpert. He's tightly
스톱 좀
guarded.
좋았다잉.
It's stolen by Livingston. Curry passes to Cousins. Here's the dish to Livingston. Outside Curry.
CP가 그냥 나와버렸네.
Fires from deep. Cranes it from
파울
beyond the
4개인데.
arc. Curry's got 14.
And Kevin, that 3 ball of Curry deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
Ball finds Capella. Tries again. The shot misses.
어디 자꾸 들어오려고 카펠라.
Warriors leading by 16. Iguodala the pass to Cousins. Now here's Livingston, guarded by Shumpert, and he could not get that
좋았다.
one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2, and it's going to go on Iman Shumpert.
And you don't ever want to
허리
get into
빼주고.
the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that
듀란트
foul.
들어와야 되는데.
Nothing easy inside.
Quinn Cook's checked in for Curry.
운영을 되게 잘했어요 지금.
Rivers
질 수 없는 판이야 이거.
down low. It's stolen by Livingston. Here's Cook. No good from outside. It's drilled by 18. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
They get it back. Another shot. He shoot again. Out to Shumpert.
수비 리바 좀 잡자.
Shot clock at 6. Goes up again. Plenty of contact on the shot. So
그린 블락은 왜 파울이냐.
Fareed is a highly energetic player who takes good shots. I like to see him improve on his defense moving forward.
Durant's checked in for the Warriors. Both free throws good from Fareed. Warriors leading by 16. Here is Cook. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now Livingston. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
와 리빙스턴
Nice job
10득이야
getting
10득.
inside for the layup. Got the D thinking jump shot. Get
어마어마해.
pump fake and then off to the races.
Shumpert bounce pass. Here's Rivers. Another miss by Houston. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Durant kicks to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
내내 정도야 뭐.
Long reach of Cousins really enables him to hammer home some skyscraping jam.
Rockets trail by 20. And here's Rivers. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. To the inside. Fareed left side.
잘 막았다.
Over Cousins. Fareed no good. Warriors leading by 20. Green kicks to Durant. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
And they've just been so comfortable at both ends of the floor. I mean, you'd almost think they're playing at home.
Yeah, and the confidence really at a high level. Very impressive. They feel like this game is theirs, dominating right now.
잘한다 커즌스. 미쳤네 커즌스.
Offline with his 3.
You have to be willing to pass in those situations. That was a low percentage shot.
Here is Cook. He's guarded by Rivers. Durant.
드란트야.
Back to Cook. To the paint.
3초 조심 3초.
Right side Durant. That is his 7th field goal.
어마무시하다.
He's shooting 78%. Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer.
탈탈 털어버렸어요. 눈이 한번 나오고.
To the middle. Out to Shumpert. Houston moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's House. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more
아 이건 좀 아닌데. 무빙으로 들어가면 안 되는데 이거.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and
한번
that's one of
해야겠는데.
the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result,
노선 정리 좀 해야 돼. 지금 차량 리빙스턴이 너무 많이 빠져 있고.
He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as
승
ugly
체력이
as
어떻게 되나
right.
모르겠네.
Timeout called the Warriors.
그린도 한번 나가야 되네. 조던벨 한번 들어와주고 스몰 라인업으로 좀 가보자. 탐슨 88, 커리 80, 커린 좀 더 있고.
And the Rockets making a change here. Harden's checked in. Golden State also making some changes. Looney's checked in for Cousins.
제가 지금
Bell
카펠라가
comes in for
없으니까.
Green, and it's Klay Thompson in for Sean Livingston. Thompson up top, guarded by Harden.
너무 늦었다.
Stolen by Nene. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And the jam by Harden.
remarkable speed in transition from Harden, sprinting ahead of everybody, putting himself in a great spot there.
Durant finds Thompson. Back to Durant. Takes a 3.
That's 좋아.
coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 18 points for Kevin Durant.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more.
아, 저긴 폈다.
On the screen in that situation.
And Fareed throws it down.
Boy, remarkable athlete is Kenneth Fareed. You throw a pass anywhere near him, and he'll finish it off in style.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Bell passes to Durant. Throws it up high.
아하, 이거 블락당하네.
The alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Harden.
나이스 블락.
Sends it back.
And Durant isn't just a powerhouse on offense. He also has a great sense of timing for when to block shots.
– 12 seconds left to play in the third.
파울 유도하겠지?
Harden with it. From deep three-point range. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Golden State Warriors riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. It seems like nothing they do can go wrong as they string together one successful possession after another and are How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Kenneth Fareed is out there with Gerald Green. Then it's Harden. Then there's Nene.
Wow.
In at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Fareed known for being a great dunker. Give him any room to work with, and he's getting to that rim.
Cook kicks to Thompson. With social media providing instantaneous news, Clark players
하든이 파울 1개밖에 없어
watch
지금.
what they say now before they hit the send button.
Yeah, you got to pause before you peck, and you got to pause before you post. That's one of the things.
전차죠 이제 23점 차 무난하게 그냥 계속 이기겠다
When I
그냥.
was talking about this landscape that
갑이지 오겠네.
heavily scrutinized, and to the NBA players' credit, they've done a great job with social media. They're very visible, they're very accessible, they're well connected to the community through their platforms.
룬이 진짜 작긴 작다.
Exercise some caution.
파포야 거의
How
파포.
you go about your social media.
와 들어가네.
And the basket by Harden.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right
저거
now.
수비 때는 저거 탐슨 맞고 있죠.
Yeah,
하든.
that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg. They've allowed from point blank range. Can't happen.
Durant kicks it to Looney.
룬이야
Rebounded by
룬이야.
Capella.
아 룬이
Rebound
진짜.
number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Thompson against Green. Pass to Harden.
잡담이 4개. 8분.
6 to shoot. Oh, Fareed in position. An emphatic LU jam.
Those quick feet of his allow him to
따라올 여지를 주면 안 돼.
extremely fast. Fareed, difficult to stay with in the screen and roll.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
조던벨도 너무 작아 그죠? 커즌스가 지금 85. 그린 예랩도 들어오고 컬이 들어오고요.
Houston making some changes. PJ Tucker comes in for Fareed, and Paul subbed in for Rivers. And then for Golden State, Andrew Bogut checked in for Kevon Looney. Jerebko comes in for Jordan Bell.
파울 오지게.
And Curry subbed in for
5개
Bell.
CP.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That will be foul
나갔어
number
CP?
5
안
on
나갔네.
him.
펄 하나 더 먹여줘.
And we've made our way through just over a
와,
minute
씨,
and a half
아웃될
in this
뻔했다.
fourth quarter. And Thompson kicks to Jerebko. He dishes it to Curry. A three
와,
Bucket six.
아 들어갔으면 얼마나 멋있었을까.
So Houston will take it the other way.
스텝백 밟았는데.
Green against Thompson. Green dishes to Capella. Outside Green.
들어가는 줄 알았는데.
Lets it go from deep. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Friday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Sunday, the Minnesota Timberwolves will come into town.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, it won't be an easy one given it is coming on the back end of a back-to-back, but they've been playing some fantastic basketball lately. And when you are winning back-to-backs, you're feeling good about yourself. And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
And it's Paul with the ball for Houston. Down low.
아 카펠라.
More awareness of Chris Paul. Gotta respect that. I mean, whenever one of his guys is open, he's getting the ball to him quickly and on time.
Curry finds Bogut. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Really.
저거 CP 한번 인사이드로 데리고 와가지고 골 밑에서 파울리도 한번 해줘야 되는데. 내보내야 되는데 저거.
Paul passes to Harden. In the recent CBA, there have been a lot of provisions put in there for retired players. Health insurance, increase in pensions, Clark, reimbursement for tuition.
Nice.
What do you think of these changes?
Love them, Kevin. Absolutely love them. And again, credit to the league and to the Players Association for thinking outside the box, reaching back to benefit some of the former players that are actually in need of these benefits.
아, 좋아.
And deserving
예레포.
of them. Come on now. Those guys paved the way in many ways for what we see of the league now. And most players appreciate and recognize that, and for it to be tangibly
예레포 리빙스턴이 너무 잘해줬어요.
rewarded is great to see. I love it.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, P.J. Tucker drafted back in 2006. Wow, that's a dozen years ago already. But, you know, he spent a handful of seasons in Europe early on refining his game. A good move
야,
for
두
him.
개 다
Came
넣었지,
back with a
터커.
three-point shot that's become the foundation of his offensive arsenal.
And P.J. Tucker, a 6'6" player, a combo forward, really versatile.
You know, in some ways that used to be a backhanded compliment, but his combination of strength and quickness and his rebounding ability. I mean, this guy is tenacious at chasing down loose pumpkins.
나이스.
Plays defensively.
어디서 엘리오브를 하려고 지금.
Quite strongly, so a lot of value from P.J. Tucker.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Curry kicks to Durant.
감히 네가?
Clark, we know of your involvement with college basketball.
아이고.
In the Final Four, college teams occasionally change conferences here in the NBA. There's talk of eliminating conferences altogether.
Yeah, you know what? I'm a bit of a
허리 덩크.
traditionalist here. I'm open to
삼성
change,
나가시고요.
but I think there would need to be more rationale behind the change than what I've heard or read. So I think keeping it the way it is fine.
오클라호마전
So
준비해야지.
that
5분
tradition
남았지.
aspect of it is what I'm hanging my hat on.
허전스
Anytime
나와야지
you
그래도.
try to manipulate matchups,
롬플러 나와야지.
to me is walking down the wrong road. So in my opinion, we should stay with the conferences for now.
I like that. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stat
durante
for the
17득.
Warriors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim as they challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
You know, it's nearly impossible trying to defend Hart. I mean, he has it all in his package. One of the best penetrators in the game. He's a great passer, and we know what he can do scoring today.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in
아,
for the Warriors.
이런 패스 한번 딱 되면 좋은데.
Comes in for Thompson. Harden surveying the D.
더블 스텝 백.
Hartenstein. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
킹콕 좋아요.
Protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
엘리오?
And then Jerebko with the dunk.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
야, 예레포가 13득에 1위 봐,
I mean, if
이어시.
you relax for a second, you're cooked. You're toast. They learned that lesson there.
아, 맥키니 쓰자, 맥키니. 얼마나 경기 나오고 싶어 할까.
Durant against Harden. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside jumper. Takes a three. The Warriors pull it in. They'll be off to Oklahoma City for a meeting with the Thunder after this one. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Now here's Curry. He's tightly guarded, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Quite possibly the best shooter of all time. Curry just continues to impress. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And the Warriors making a change here. McKinney's checked in.
갑이지죠 지금.
Guarded by Curry. Mark for three.
와우, 3점.
Here's Golden State now. They're on a 17-7 run. Outside Curry. And the pass to Cousins. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
심지어 들어가 버리네.
Green, he's checked in for your Redco. For Houston, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field.
닌텐도 아예 PC 버전이에요.
Guarded by Curry. Shumpert in the corner. He kicks it to Nene. And And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That's his first foul. You know, there's always this debate, Clark. Could the best teams 20 years ago beat the best teams of today?
I think there would be some compelling matchups, and I think you would find winners on both sides from different eras. I really do. It's hard to compare just because of the difference in eras and periods, but really good championship teams typically could handle most teams in the current era.
가드들 체력이 조금 뭐가 문제가 있는데 킹콩 왜 나오자마자 저거지?
3
허리를 더 띠키는 게 낫겠다 그러면.
And with the tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
You're exactly right. Halting the other team's run momentarily. Let's see what he comes up with now, Greg.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMarcus Cousins.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
아, 이건 미들 안 들어가네.
He knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. To the paint, takes it from 10, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And Greg, that kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive.
이게 원래 이 작전이 아닌 것 같은데.
And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Here's Green. High quality look, and he sinks it.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Guarded by Kerr. There's 1:26 left in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Nene.
나이스.
And the rejection by Cousins.
볼스 다음 시즌 없잖아요 이제 아무도 부상이라. 토론토 뭐 잘하긴 하는데 부상이 컸지. 부상이 제일 크죠.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the final quarter. Drains the three-pointer.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And guys, you could almost sense it in the air tonight that they were going to come out and give it everything they had to try and even this season series up at 2 apiece against Houston.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions
tonight, 레이커스 근데 가드 좋은 애 골라야지.
Game for DeMarcus Cousins.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
Houston making a switch here. Rivers checked in. Here is House. 5 to shoot. Nice D from Cousins. Green bounce pass. Curry finds Green. Back to Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And how much longer
어빙 아니면 캔 바우커, 버틀러, 슈팅 가드. 근데 레이커스가 돈이 많나요 지금?
Passes to Rivers. Shoots over Curry. Gets the bucket.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Yeah, I like the quick release, Greg. He does a nice job getting it up quickly, especially when he's facing a bigger defender.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just.
어차피 포가가 르브론이라고.
And now let's catch up with David. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you.
필드골 70%네. 휴스턴 잘 잡았군. 리바 14개. 블락 7개 미쳤어. 블락 7개. 갑시다. 오클라호마전. 몇 경기 남았나 봐야겠다. 일단. 오클라 하나, 4개, 5, 8, 12, 15경기밖에 안 남았네. 15경기. 그렇겠지. 샌안토니오, 덴버, 포틀랜드 중에 만나겠는데 이러면. 동부는 어떻게 됐지? 보스턴, 토론토, 필라, 미러키, 인디애나, 마이애미. 여기도 아직 모르네. 여기도 닉스 14승 54패. 슬프다. 오클라호마 라인업이 폴 조지가 부상이네요. 아, 재미없겠는데 이러면. 폴 조지가 없잖아.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh, you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith. And coming right up, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Golden State Warriors. And for Golden State, they're currently holding on to the best record in the league. Not the conference, the league. They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season.
8.9 리바에 8.4 어시야.
And Robert
오클라호마
Williams,
웨스트브룩.
someone will be watching.
미쳤네. 얼마나 리바를 때려잡길래 8.9 리바가 나오냐. 8.9 리바.
We're coming at you from the peak, Chesapeake Energy Arena in beautiful Oklahoma
어렵지 않을 것 같은데.
As the and with tip off. Yeah, he's special, DA. Absolute. Thanks. Tonight, two great
슈레더에 잠깐만 여기 가드가 없나요 지금? 슈레더 웨스트브룩. 아 슈팅 가드 포가가 없네. 펠튼. 암울하구나 여기도 포가가.
Some may say it's just another game, but Brent, it doesn't feel that way right now.
Now, how many of these, Kevin, do we get during a year?
Oh my God.
We're fired
와
up.
스몰보드 암울하다 저기.
Marquee matchups, marquee players that might be playing well, but we know head-to-head we're going to have some great moments. And one of these teams is going to want to have bragging rights with the season series. This is one for us tonight.
왜 이렇게 오클라호마 경기장 이렇게 없어 보이죠? 아담스 와.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the tremendous pair of Curry and Clay in the backcourt. Durant and Green are the forwards. And it's Cousins in its center. On the wing, Thompson. To the middle. And Adams sends it back. Here's Nader. His last outing, he had 8 points. Out to the wing. And here's Westbrook from the
와 웨스트브룩 3점.
from three-point land.
뭐냐?
This is where your off-season work comes into play. Westbrook stepping into his catch-and-shoot game. Thousands of reps get you that kind of result.
Curry wide open. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
Do you
Curry's
speak
got himself going there. His
English?
first points of the game on the deep ball.
No.
Shooter kicks to Westbrook. No good on the
아
three.
아담스 빡센데?
And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Their last encounter was in Oakland.
Yeah, and last time they faced off, really an easy win. They put together a pretty complete game, but their edge on the glass for me still stands out.
Yeah, they rebounded better than the U.S. economy, and that turned it into a blowout victory. They were dominant on the glass.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called.
일단 첫 번째 로테이션만 좀 잘 버티면 될 것 같은데, 그죠? 여기 뭐 로테이션이 약한 편이니까. 정말 와우. 첫 선발 라인업만 좀 잘 막아내면은 쉽게 가겠는데. 소조지가 없는 게 좀 아쉽다. 저한테 일로 와. 야야.
Schroeder against Curry. And that one's good. Schroeder's got his first bucket of the night.
These guys are like dentists right now. 4 out of 5 recommending a made shot. They're in a great group.
웨스트브룩 정신 못 차리죠?
For the triple. And another 3 for Golden State.
Well, Steph Curry, one of the greatest shooters in the history of the NBA, but also a very gifted passer, great at finding his teammates.
Here's Nader, defended by Durant. Westbrook kicks to Nader.
아담스랑 커즌스랑 좀 포스트하면 좀 힘들겠죠? 저 스몰 포워드가 조금 깝죽대는데 11번 아담스가 되길. 들어온다.
Over Schroeder, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Steph Curry, Brent, is there any doubt in your mind that he is the greatest shooter in NBA history?
I don't think there's any doubt, but I like the fact that Steph Curry doesn't want to be a one-trick pony, and he isn't. He's trying to be better at making plays. He's trying to be better at making good decisions. He's trying to be better as a defender. And so all of these things for Steph Curry, he's not satisfied with the things that he's done so far in his career, which have all been elite.
Westbrook against Thompson.
그다음 샌안토니오인가요?
And here's Westbrook. Coming off a solid
와.
Man, shot out of the can, and Westbrook so quick on the dribble drive. Defenders with no way of getting over there fast enough to stop him.
Here's Curry with the 3. Good. And it's Cousins picking
열심히 니는 들어와라. 나는 멀리서 던질 테니까.
Points for Steph Curry. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
듀란트랑 그린이랑 빨리 뺍시다. 활약 없는 애들 빨리 빼버리고 이 컷도 준비하는 게 나은 것 같아. 11번 스몰 포워드가 자꾸 인사이드 들어오는 거 보니까 이거 달라가 좀 수비해주고. 조지 부상, 2주 부상. 저 원래 저 스몰 포워드 있는 애인가요 원래? 아이고. 얘 이름 뭐예요? 얘 니드? 네이드? 원래 있는 애인가? 25살인데? 원래 있는 애인가 본데? 커즌스는 왜 얼음이지?
And Cousins gets it to go. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
The pass to Nader. Got a piece of it. Inside. Here's Adams.
아이고.
Plays it up off the glass. Adams has got 6 points.
저 스몰 포워드 되게 귀찮게 하네.
To get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Curry way outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
로버슨 딴 데로 저기 갔어요. 트레이드 됐어. 어딘지 모르겠는데 약간 트레이드 됐어. 조셉님 어서 오세요. 들어와봐 있어. 나이 땡큐. 커리 안 막으면 이제 끝난다. 지금 커리 지금 야투율이 어마어마해. 16득이야. 던지면 터져 지금.
Westbrook's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, the defenses are geared up to prevent Westbrook from getting to that position, so he just goes ahead and takes it.
Curry kicks to Thompson.
늦었다.
He dishes it to Iguodala. Pass to Cousins. It's good for a second make.
불안하긴 하다. 커즌스로 포스트를 한다는 건 조금. 수비가 좋으니까 아담스가. 참 아쉽네. 폴 조지 있었으면은 재밌게 했겠는데.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Curry kicks to Cousins.
아고.
Iguodala against Schroeder. Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 18 points for Steph Curry.
He's been on his A game, seeking good shots. He's a huge reason why tonight they're winning.
그치. 아, 커리 너무 잘한다. 좀 에바였나요?
Well, Adams quick off his feet there with that size and length, tough to shoot over.
Here's Nader. He's covered by Iguodala. Here's Grant. And the officials call
아, 루즈볼.
too aggressive there.
And you can live with
나가자 커든스.
that call sometimes because at least it's an effort play.
Trying to extend the possession so you appreciate the effort. Better just to head down the court sometimes and not give up a team foul in that situation.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Noel's checked in.
어마어마하다. 20득점.
Also making a change.
1쿼터 20득점.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
When you look back at that 2012,
아, 아깝다.
the Thunder lost in 5
커든스를 못 잡고
games.
있었어.
And you looked at that young talent, Durant, Westbrook, Harden,
다잉.
all MVP award winners,
23득점.
along with Serge Ibaka, a young, talented, energetic Serge Ibaka, and it felt like there was a team that was going to rule the West for a very long time.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma
한
City.
40점 밀어볼까?
And the Thunder trading away Harden in the summer of 2012. Brent unable to agree on a contract extension.
0점이 완전 맞아가지고 지금 소면 들어가는데 80이지. 1쿼터 완전 다 뛰어버리자.
That's sort of the line in the sand that was drawn, and the salary cap
들어왔어.
jumping up in subsequent seasons. They just had bad timing.
더블팀만 잘 막으면 돼.
The frugality of what they offered up to James Harden. It's a decision that we talk about a lot. It's revisionist history, but
루에.
at the time it was the move that OKC made, and you can't really argue with it.
Curry from deep three-point land.
아.
For Golden State.
Well, not only is he not missing, I think he's really enjoying himself out there. When
커리 시즌 3점 300 몇 개 지금 달리고 있을걸요?
At the side of his mouth, and his teammates feeding off the energy.
이게 들어가네.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so.
탐슨이 몇 개였죠? 3점이. 미쳤다 지금. 미쳤어 커리. 미쳤어. 29득이야.
And he's sustained it all year long.
Well, it's been an incredible journey for him as he moves closer and closer to second on the all-time three-point leaderboard.
14개. 14개는 깰 것 같은데.
And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Just another foray into the paint by Westbrook. Way too much speed to keep up with him.
수비 안 하냐 니네. 수비 안 하는데 얘네. 못 골라. 32득이야. 이거 어떻게 된 겁니까? 1쿼에 32득. 퇴근하겠는데?
And Noel kicks to Westbrook. And it's Grant in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Bangs
와, 들어간다.
And it's 7 points for Dennis Schroeder.
And right there, Dennis Schroeder shows some confidence by nailing the jumper.
Curry against Schroeder. Jacks up a 3. And it's
와, 엄마. 미친 거 아니야? 9개.
Curry's got 35 in the game.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Westbrook kicks to Grant. Back to Westbrook, pass to Morris, and it's Schroeder in the corner, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Noel, that's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
And already you're seeing great execution from both teams.
Yeah, lots of points early, and the game plans on both sides, at least
아깝다.
offensively, working to perfection.
네, 이 컷 좀 뛰다가 나가야 돼요. 체력이 없으면 잘 안 들어가거든요.
Yeah, he has that kind of range, but maybe not
아쉽네.
that time
3점 하나가.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Warrior.
초반에 한 2, 3분만 더 저기 던져보고 안 들어가면은 듀란트랑 그린이랑 들어오면 되거든요. 지금 미리 빼놔가지고. 아, 이제 좀 에반 것 같은데, 그죠? 한 개만 더 던져보고 안 되면 교체하자. 작전으로 들어가 보죠.
And the Warriors guys, what jumps out to you in this game? Stinks one.
You saw it. That barrage of threes has them grooving here after one.
Well, they found a little bit of space out there on the perimeter, and they have a shared confidence right now. That tends to breed some success for this team.
Marquise Morris is out there with Williams. Then there's Grant. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Westbrook in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
아, 2점이야 이거. 아, 뺍시다.
And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Morris outside. Right side, Williams. Schroeder against Curry. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Stephen Curry.
Never quite sure what Schroeder is going to do there. Fantastic at forcing the D to hit him while he was shooting down there. And Dennis Schroeder, a.k.a. Dennis the Menace, remember coming over from Germany, has been a great slasher and an attack point guard who likes to get around the rim and challenge some bigger defenders.
Patterson is checked in for Morris. And with Schroeder, his ability to cut back, Brent, with the ball is what makes him a great playmaker.
He plays some games around the screen, and his vision has improved. Being in that system, some predictive passing has helped him along. And he still has some flash and flair to his game. Like to see it when he plays with that kind of confidence.
나이스 그린도 아 좋다. 으악 하이. 으악 아이디가 웃기네. 이거 후반에 커리 넣어서 3컷 3번의 기회가 있을 것 같은데. 14개 지금 9개 들어갔나 커리?
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
And the shot goes in. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside positioning.
Schroeder dishes to Westbrook.
와 리빙스턴 내놔. 파울인데 지금 점퍼를 하려고 했는데.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Nader's checked in. The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Westbrook surveying the D. Outside Williams. Back to Westbrook.
아이고 웨스트브룩.
Finished off by Westbrook.
맞기 힘드네.
Also getting to the rim, one of my favorite things to watch the entire season.
On the wing, Green.
걸렸다.
For three, Durant. Good.
그렇지.
Green picking up the assist. Durant's got 5 now.
This is the kind of guy that you wake up in a cold sweat the night before you play him. Just a matchup nightmare. Tricky, confident, and he takes on all.
한 17개 정도 노릴만 하겠는데. 커리 17개, 18개 정도.
Over Livingston. And it's Westbrook again missing.
Got to get out his compass and just try to find himself right now and get himself going.
Over in the corner, Livingston. Outside Durant. Here's the pass to Bogut. His first shot coming.
아, 복거사.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Here's Nader, defended by Durant.
다음 한번 해서 분위기 정리 좀 해야겠다.
Nader the pass to Schroeder.
와우, 그린.
Wow, gritty defense from Draymond, showing how tough it is and great timing on the rejection.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Under trailing by 11.
아담스 들어오면은 커즌스 우리 들어오고 탐슨도 들어와도 되지 않나 지금?
Going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made. Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here.
탐슨도 되고 커즌스도 되고요.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration,
커리는 체력이 78.
down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
2코에 그냥 안 나와도 되겠다 커리는. 확실하게 3코에 또 쓰려면 2번 써야 되거든요. 3, 4코.
It's Thompson in for Sean Livingston. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
사이에 그린 파울해버리고.
Green against Patterson. Back to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Overcooked. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Schroeder. We've heard Coach Steve Kerr say the power forward position, as we knew it, is disappearing. You could say that maybe about the center position too.
I don't want to say that about the center
베스트
position.
걸어줘.
What I
아,
want to
늦었다.
tell you, Kevin, and my humble opinion is that the center position has changed.
It's evolved.
So yeah, I don't want to say that it's just disappeared because there are players out there that are playing that position and doing a lot of the things that you would qualify as center-centric, screening, going down to the block, rim running to the post, being an option down low. But it's definitely changed.
But now we're seeing him go out and defend smaller guys in the perimeter.
트래블링.
Threes, and that's what's weird for your eyes to just kind of absorb what's going on.
Well, it's weird to absorb not only
슈레더 저 머리 스타일이 게임 리그 중에
but when you're at a game and you're sitting
바뀌는 것 같은데.
all of a sudden you see 5 guys that are outside the three-point line. I mean, go back to the game in the 80s. It's the
슈레더
exact
수비가
opposite.
근데 엉망이야 얘 지금 내가 볼 땐.
On top of a lost candy bar, sitting in the lane, gnawing at one another.
슈터들 상대하면서
So the center position not disappeared.
잘 안 붙어. 공간을 너무 많이 줘요. 나이스.
Oklahoma City again turning it over. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between 3-pointers and 2-pointers tonight for the Warriors.
And boy, they've been producing points both inside and out. That kind of symmetry offensively is a great sign, and it's correlated with their early success.
Passes it to Thompson. Now here's Durant. Defense is right there. From deep, Green. Westbrook pulls it in.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Here's Nader. That shot.
말도 안 되는 포스트를 하고 있네. 포스트가 먼저 보여줄게 내가.
And when you shoot a high percentage from distance, that gives you momentum and keeps the opponent on the road.
나도 실패.
Accurate outside shooting when you're on the road, you find that kind of rhythm. It's hard to do. They made it look easy.
킥이 몇 개야?
Westbrook against Thompson. That's good, and the Warriors lead is cut down now to just 10 in the basket from Westbrook.
Well, if they're going to win this game, he's going to require just a little bit of help. Many of the shots he's taking are finding the hoop.
Back to Durant.
와, 이렇게 안 들어가냐 인사이드?
Westbrook's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Schroeder outside.
10점 차.
Out to the right wing. Nader kicks to Westbrook.
팅.
A three-pointer, no good.
I think what I'd like to see from him in this quarter is getting
수비 안
going
들어오죠?
from the perimeter. Hit a 3 in the first, nothing in the second.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Baseline jumper, and that one hits back iron. Warriors
웨스트브룩 똥 싸기 시작한다.
Here's Green at the top of the key. Cousins. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got 4 assists now tonight. Back to Westbrook, stolen by Thompson. Cook, the pass to Durant.
점퍼.
And it's Golden State with another.
Well, for a tall guy, Durant has such dexterity and rhythm on the catch and shoot. It's just interesting to watch.
Oklahoma City has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
가드가 없으니까 슈레더가 나가지를 못하네.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Rocket 6. High arcing shot, and the layup is good. Schroeder's got 6 here in this quarter.
What a nice looking shot from Schroeder there. Caught the defense off guard with the beautiful floater.
And Greg, certainly the knock on Dennis Schroeder is play on the defensive end.
Nobody questions how effective
하나
he is on offense.
넣고 싶다.
I just think he has a tendency to take a few too many
그린 3점 넣고 싶어.
chances on defense. If he wants to be viewed as a top
커리 들어왔어요. 35득째.
need to show some consistency on the defensive end.
Noel's checked in for Oklahoma City. Markieff Morris comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Then for the Warriors,
모리스가 스몰포드야.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Durant, and Curry subbed in for Quinn Cook. Here's Nader. He's covered by
더블팀,
Thompson.
더블팀.
And
아하.
officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Grant, he's checked in for Steven Adams. On the free throw, no good. Billy Donovan has faced a tough job in Oklahoma City, Brent. Star players leaving town. Some even criticizing him after they left.
The circumstances of Billy Donovan moving off of what he did at the University of Florida, making that a powerhouse Division I basketball program. It's been very interesting to have Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant to begin your career, and then pushing that team to almost beating the Golden State Warriors, losing in a Game 7 to losing Kevin Durant. Billy Donovan's seen a lot in the early part of his career. The hopes is that he continues to grow and learn. Really happy with the hire of Billy Donovan and what he brings to the table in terms of his basketball acumen.
They kick it out to Green. Outside Curry.
더블팀 들어오나 이러면?
From deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma.
좀 너무 어거지로 좀 쏠려고 하는 그런 경향이 있는데.
Here's Nader. Wants to get it to Morris and does. Green with the block. That'll do it for the first half. Warriors ahead. They lead by 13. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to
Thanks very
4개.
much.
3쿼터에 4개는 넣어줘야 돼. 4개. 그러면 13개거든요.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends and neighbors. One half down, another half to go. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 35 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Let me tell you something. Stephen Curry put on a show in the first half. You know about his ball handling. The range, he can shoot from anywhere. What I like, he's a rare guy who can really entertain. Yet, at the same time, he's Mr. Efficiency.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Oklahoma City?
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks. And that kind
14개도 꽤 많은 편이구나. 진짜 많이 넣었다고 생각했는데 지금 9개면은 14개는 진짜 많이 넣는 거네.
Welcome back to Oklahoma City, everyone. You can see Chesapeake Energy Arena there in the background.
14개가 신기록인가요, 지금?
I-40. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, good things happen when you maintain composure. Their shot selection has been extremely disciplined.
And Greg, is there a shot that he's taken that has been out of the flow of the offense? I don't think so.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Thompson and Iguodala make up the perimeter. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. And it's Curry in at the point guard position.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Thompson outside. Cousins with it. Golden State moving the ball around.
나이스. 몇 개죠? 지금 10개인가요, 그러면? 커리 10개. 오케이.
Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Westbrook against Curry. Here's the lob to Adams. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Cousins. Schroeder against Curry.
픽 고르면 더블팀 들어오는 것 같은데. 픽이 잘 안 걸려.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And Thompson kicks to Curry. They double team Curry.
작전 걸어놨는데.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
점볼 약한디.
And here are the Warriors now. Iguodala outside. Dishes it to Curry. The 3. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got his 5th rebound in this one. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Just 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
So interesting with Russell Westbrook, never really touted or championed growing up, but if you go to UCLA, you have to be halfway decent, don't you, Kevin? 5'8" stick figure back in high school and came off the bench his freshman year at UCLA, and I just don't think anybody saw what was coming out of Russell Westbrook, but we're appreciating it now.
And he's good on the second. And you heard the story. Westbrook showed up for a basketball camp in Atlanta. His name wasn't on the list. He had to sit in the lobby for 4 hours before they let him in.
That story's hard to believe.
더블팀 들어오는 거 봐.
Obviously not a blue chip recruit, and I don't think that Russell Westbrook ever
커리 더블팀.
seeing himself in the NBA at any point, was just hoping to get a scholarship. And that second season at UCLA opened up some eyes about how
그림 나가야 되는데.
explosive he could be. Here we are today.
For a long time, the answer always seemed to be LeBron James. But it seems fair to ask now,
삼성도 나가고요.
who is the best single player in the NBA, in your opinion?
LeBron James.
Me too.
Didn't you just say his name?
I
It was
thought
on
I
my
did.
frontal
I was
lobe
thinking
here.
it, and I guess it came out.
We have so many great superstars, but after last
엉망이다,
year,
엉망,
his 15th
오클라호마.
season, LeBron James performing the way that he did, carrying his team back to the finals. There's just no doubt amongst peers, and we get a chance to watch him, Kevin. LeBron James is still the man in the
작전으로
NBA.
간다.
Ditto. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Williams is checked in. It's Curry outside.
11개.
Good on the triple. Curry's got 41.
I mean, there's no way. I mean, there's just a sliver of daylight, and there's 3 more.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Cousins. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for Andre Iguodala.
서버럭은 경기 파탄자고 볼 조지가 없으면 시체지. 오클라호마.
Played here in the second half. And it's Williams with the jam.
An unreal athlete. Williams.
커리 수비 누가 들어오지? 슈레더. 나이스. 44득점. 불 들어왔고요. 이제부터 시작이야.
Exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in a game.
앵클 오지게 걸어야지.
A bit crowded. A handful of legends have hit a dozen threes in the past, but we'll be looking to top all of that.
아이소로 한번 가보자.
He gets the ball.
Yeah, couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half, minus that one miss. 3 of 4 now from the field right now in the second half.
아, 너무 행복하다. 착. 모멘텀 비하인드 백. 크로스오버로 들어갔구나.
And that three-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
He does indeed, Greg, and the next mark on his
다음번에는 반 스핀 무브에다가 크로스오버 쳐가지고 앵클 걸어서 바로 3점 들어가 있다.
Here's Westbrook and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Russell Westbrook, passionate about the game of basketball, Brent, we know that, but fashion among his foremost interests outside the game.
하여튼 꼭 하나씩 흘리네. 베스트로.
Kevin, you and I don't think we have much in our closets for
일로와.
that, but gotta respect it. Fearless, not only on the court but off the court, in some of the attire that Russell Westbrook brings to the game.
안 속네. 오.
Curry against Schroeder. 5 on the clock. Curry dishes to Urepko.
요, 안 속아 슈레더.
Got his first points in this one.
That's what happens. You play up on Curry too much, and then he finds an angle, delivers the ball. Devastating pick and roll.
5분. 한번 나가야 되는데 커리. 사커에 들어오려면.
Pass to Williams. And it's sent back by Bogut.
Bogut knows his role so well and is.
한번 빼야 돼. 하나만 더 던져보고 들어가나 보고 뺍시다.
Connects from three-point range. And that's 20 points for Russell Westbrook.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
작전으로 3점 하나
Try to
넣고.
key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely give him makeable looks.
Here's Curry with the three. Good.
나이스. 나가자 커리.
And that is
신기록 파괴자.
that will put him in the record books.
A historic.
야, 처음 봐요 나 이런 거.
Historically good shooter.
저런 게 있구나.
Anybody has ever had.
And Curry, widely regarded as the best shooter of all time. Hard to believe that the mark of
계속 도나?
13 made threes has been passed here tonight. Well, in the rebounding game at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
To the left wing. Westbrook kicks to Nader. He can't hit that time. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Schroeder against Curry.
다음 요번에 커리 안 들어가면 작담해야겠다. 그죠?
Back to Curry. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
묻지다 묻죠.
Curry's got 53.
And they're getting their
15개인가요,
points now
지금?
almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Schroeder against Curry. That's good from Williams.
작담.
Assist by Schroeder.
한 7분 남았을 때 나오면 되겠다. 그죠? 7분 정도.
And he takes takes a breather from his ongoing.
커리 신기록 15개인가요 지금?
What a game.
Doing damage, Greg, on the road. Talk about a big-time performance. Wow.
Man, this shooting display could be in a museum, an absolute masterpiece from deep.
For the Thunder, Erlin's Noel checks in for Adams. Morris comes in for Williams. And it's Patterson in for Dennis Schroeder. And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for Golden State. 19-point game. Westbrook with the steal. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
I don't think the timing could have been any better as Russell Westbrook.
득점은 그 데빈 부커가 신기록인가요? 70몇 득점?
Livingston looking for the opening. Yep, that one goes. Livingston's got his first 2 points of the night.
And where's the fight defensively? I mean, you know you need stops to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, down by double digits, failing to shut down the lane. It has been a rough night.
And Markieff Morris out of Kansas, a spread 4 as they say.
챔벌린 100득점? 근데 좀 옛날이지 그때는, 그죠?
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Patterson. Bell passes to Livingston.
루니.
Here's Looney. He's covered by Noel. 6 on the shot clock.
탐스 들어와.
Looney kicks to Thompson.
아하. 1.3초.
Last touch by Noel.
좀 더 이따가 줄 걸.
Thompson inside the line. Under trailing by 18.
아, 그땐 3점 슛이 없었어요? 그럼 2점으로 50번을 넣은 거야?
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Grant's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
빨리 올라와. 루니 올라와서 코너로 빠져.
Here's Livingston. He's covered by Westbrook and the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the
너무
game.
아쉽다. 4점.
Thompson passes to Looney. Back to Thompson.
걸렸지롱.
And another 3 for Golden State.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, and then the fear sets in that you're going to create driving lanes that could lead to easy buckets. This is not an easy fix.
나이스 점볼 좋아. 할만하다 리빙스턴이랑.
But no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
50 리바운드?
And so here's Oklahoma City. Morris kicks to Nader.
나왔고.
It's rebounded by Livingston.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Out to the right wing. Westbrook with the steal.
아쉽다.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City.
쩌리들이다 지금. 나이스 조던벨.
At a young age, Bell has proven to be a great shot blocker with tremendous timing.
작담 한번 해야겠다, 그쵸? 커리 지금 체력 채울 겸.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around.
조던벨이랑 룬이 빼야 되거든요.
Now here's Grant. Guarded closer. 5 on the clock. Nader. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Now a timeout.
난 17개, 18개는 쏠 것 같은데 커리. 커리가 75.
The Warriors making a switch here. On your screen now is the 2K leaderboard showing us the leaders in blocks in the second half of the NBA season. DeMarcus Cousins, number 1.
He's been protecting the rim as well as anybody in the league during that stretch. I mean, he is not making it
노엘 정도는 뭐 씹어 먹지 커즌스.
Livingston kicks to Cousins. Lays it up off the glass. Cousins has got 6.
And that solid
커리로
play
하도
in
3점을
the
쏘느라
paint
커즌스도 한 게
continues
없네.
here, guys.
Now the pass to Nader.
노엘 좀
And
가지고
here's
놀아야겠다.
Noel. Now Westbrook. 22 points for him.
저런 신기록 깨면은 포상금이 있나? 없겠죠?
Seconds left in the third quarter. Excellent D here by Iguodala. Passes it to Bell. Back to Iguodala. Cousins against Noel. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel. The Warriors have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
웨스트브룩 포스트업 들어오겠다.
Here's Nader. He's got 6. Kicks to Westbrook. They need this one. And that one released in time, but no good.
필드골이 얼마나 되죠 지금 웨스트브룩? 50%는 안 나오네.
Getting his hands up and extending the arms to challenge the shooter.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
한 7분 남았을 때 나와서 7분 동안 넣어봐야겠다.
I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter.
치지도 못해.
Already out of hand. Grant is out there with Morris. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And there's Nerlens Noel.
슈레더가 나올 때 딱 커리가 나와야지. 슈레더를 좀 녹여 먹는데.
Here's Morris. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for Golden State.
아, 바로 한 방에 쏠골.
And it's Noel with the rebound.
페이크 하는 게 너무 습관이 돼가지고.
Grant the pass to Westbrook.
바로 올라가야 되는데.
Grant kicks to Morris. Pass to Nader. Over Cook. Warriors with the rebound.
커즌스 리바 작업해야 되고 일단 더블은 무조건 줘야 되니까.
Pass to Bell. As the league's star power grows, we see more players taking on roles in entertainment, which is kind of interesting. Do you think that's a distraction at all?
그냥 돌기만 하면은 뭐 그냥 커즌스는 그냥 막 들어가는데.
Why do you think I'm bringing this up? You have first-hand
슈레드
knowledge of this
들어왔다.
stuff. Your fingerprints are all over this
아닌가?
court.
슈레드 나가는 건가요? 펠튼이 들어오나?
It was fun, right? You loved your experience, didn't you?
I did love my experience. I did a couple of commercials when I was in Los Angeles. It's a lot of fun.
말도 안 되는 슛이죠.
You're amazing, Kevin. Thank you.
They won awards.
Thank you. The things did win awards. You're very kind. It's not a distraction, though. These guys are kids. They want to do things. They want to do things musically. They want to be on stage.
가비지라서
They want to do TV shows. Why not?
It's good. And that's now 24 points for Russell Westbrook.
Well, they've decided, and so has Russell, to ride his hot hand here tonight.
Cousins inside. He's covered by Noel. And the shot goes in.
불쌍하다 노엘. 진짜 불쌍하다.
In terms of shooting, it's been that way the entire second half.
방법이 없잖아 저건. 애들이 더블팀 들어와 주기 전까지는 답이 안 나오니까 답답하겠다.
Westbrook finds Noel.
나이스.
No good that time. Nice D from Cousins. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Iguodala the pass to Bell. Inside.
아이고.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
2 shots, gentlemen.
And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Monday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Tuesday, they'll be playing the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And for the
커리 들어옵니다.
This is a game that they are expected to win, but sometimes those are the kind of
탐슨은
games where you
21득,
get a little bit
커리
sloppy and
53득.
start looking
펠튼이네,
ahead.
펠튼.
Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk
노릴만
away
하겠다.
with the victory.
작전으로 일단 처음에 하나 들어가자. 커리 볼 리딩하면서 수비 아무도 없으면
Klay Thompson comes in for Quinn Cook, and Steph Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. One thing I like about Adam Silver.
최소 그래도 18개 목표로 가자.
Push the envelopes and develop new areas of innovation.
Well, always forward thinking, and of course this league has always done that. Adam has found a new position in the league, having a chief innovation officer in place, somebody that's
잘 걸어줘야 된다 이거.
not only how things are going in the league and maybe being adaptable to change, but
다시.
examining what's going on worldwide.
그렇지.
The way the league tinkers with and toys
56득점.
with summer league and the way the G League competition sets up in order to try to find more ways to
커리
make the game more
하이
enjoyable or more
커리
accessible
하이가
to the fan base.
54예요?
Diallo, no good.
깼어.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Curry kicks to Bell. Back to Curry.
쉽게 가자.
The dish to Bell. Thompson from long range.
그냥 일반적인 스크린 불러서는 못하겠다 이거. 더블팀 무조건 들어와가지고 작전밖에 없네요. 작전밖에 지금. 빨리 불 들어오게 만들어야 돼 지금. 두 번, 세 번 정도 연속으로 넣어줘야 돼. 그럼 사거리 무한으로 쭉 들어가거든요.
Well, Patterson being a little more assertive in the offense here tonight, ready to shoot that time off the direct pass.
자리 잡아 빨리. 커즌스 저거 픽을. 일단 무조건 커리로 무조건 넣어야 돼. 지금 불 들어와야 돼. 한 번만 더 넣으면 불 들어올 것 같은데.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Curry against Felton. And yep, another basket.
2점으로 때우자 일단. 5분 남았죠. 불 들어왔어요 이제. 초장거리 3점 이제 들어갈 수 있어.
And so here is Oklahoma City.
2개, 3개 정도 노려보자.
He kicks it to Patterson. Back to Felton. And the rejection by Cousins.
I like it. Cousins making impact on the defensive end. Nice to have a rim presence and
nice
shot away.
He dialed that one up from long distance. 63 points for Steph Curry.
He keeps finding great shots out there, and the opportunities are turning up roses.
뭘로 3점을 넣을지 생각을 해봐야겠다.
Floats one. Patterson, that's good.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Warriors have gone 7 of 10 shooting
발사.
since the start of the fourth quarter.
이건 좀 무빙은 좀 애매하네.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period.
아이솔 가볼까요? 아이솔.
Here's the teardrop. Not gonna go that time. Good D by Bell. Felton against
다리
Curry.
튼튼하니 너?
A three.
아 이걸 놓치네.
And it's Oklahoma City the other
아
way.
이 3점을 쓰러지진 않네 근데. 허리 빨리 들어와.
Takes the three.
아.
Tied for the ball.
아이
Oklahoma City takes possession.
너무 욕심이었다. 3분 40초. 지금 15개죠? 16개? 15개? 모질하는데 아직 배고픈데?
Felton against Curry. And there's the pass to Burton. He's looking for Patterson and finds him. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Lets the three fly. And it's Stephen Curry with a three.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
Oklahoma City shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them.
작담 한번 해야겠어요. 그 다음에 싹 뺀 다음에 커리만 남겨놓고 3분 내내 던지자.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma
뭐냐 얘네.
Commissioner Adam Silver has balanced his comments between wanting parity, Brent, and recognizing
3초 걸릴까봐
there are
저거란
always
건가?
going to be super teams. Is there middle ground there?
Is there middle ground?
드리블
I don't
무브가
know. I don't
그
think so.
내가
You would
현빈
like
때
to have some
썼던
of the teams just be more
그
competitive
개인기를 내가
than
쓰기
they are,
때문에 거의
but
비슷해 보일 수
some of
있어요.
the creative, circuitous routes that teams have taken to put themselves into
아,
position
불 한 번만 들어왔으면
to
좋겠는데.
get
아이솔 한 번 더
better,
하게.
younger talent has decimated.
What do you call that?
I don't have a term for it. I
Okay.
don't like the one that's used, so
Yeah.
I don't have a term for it. Let's just call it setting yourself up for the future,
Yeah,
Kevin.
looking ahead.
Yes, exactly. So I just don't think you'll ever get it. You do hope that some of the starving franchises do have some success for the fans who have just, they've had to bear a lot. So you root for them.
Five to shoot.
슈레더랑 노는 게 좀 더 편하긴 한데.
Here's Felton. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Warriors have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Curry outside. And another for Golden State.
Defensively, they just
69
look
득점.
out of sync, not closing out on the threes. Big time.
데빈 부커가 70 몇 점이었어요. 데빈 부커까지 따라가자. 하나만 더 넣으면 또 불 들어오는데.
And he hits the jump shot. Burton's got 4 points this quarter. Golden State's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Now here's Livingston. Pass to Green. Kicks it to Bogut.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
작전이 씹혔어.
Yo, who got stepped?
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Curry looking around.
에바다기.
Off target with his three.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Felton the pass to Diallo. Back to Felton.
빨리 공격해 1분.
Here's Diallo.
두 개 더 넣어야
Discovered by
되는데.
Livingston. Diallo kicks to Patterson. Shot clock at 6.
시간을 다 써버리네 이것들.
Here's Felton. Rebound Bogut. Bogut's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength.
픽 못 부르지 지금.
This was a team performing to its fullest.
끝인가 이제?
A hugely satisfying win.
아, 69점에서 끝인가 보네요.
Many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys. Will
아, 72득점.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled.
빨리빨리 공격해라 빨리빨리.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Steph Curry.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide.
하나만 던지고 싶은데 이 41초 시간은 있네.
No one near Felton as he lets it go. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The offensive rebound. Pass to Curry. Williams against Bogut. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From past the arc. The shot by Curry. No
아깝다.
good.
아깝다.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. And here is Felton.
다치는 거 아니야 이거? 이러다 부상당하면 씨. 부상당하면 말짱 꽝이야. 강종해야 돼. 3.1초. 가자 가자. 아 아깝다. 몇 개죠? 72득점. 20개. 20개 넣네. 딱 20개. 20개. 이야, 그래 20개 넣은 것도 신기하다.
This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't
care what the matchup is, you never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
그냥 신나는 노래 하나 깔아서 그냥 커리가 득점한 것만 잘라서 해놔야겠다. 귀찮아. 편집하기 너무 귀찮아. NBA가 처음 나왔을 때면 내가 하겠는데.
Alright, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA presented by
형도 그래도 많이 안 올라갈걸요. 이게 지금 쌓여있는 경기 수가 60 몇 경기니까 1점 올라갈라나? 24점대였거든요 커리가. 커즌스 15. 근데 정상적인 게임은 못했는데 그냥 커리 때려 넣는다고.